and denying the chance at that run it back to really keep on going. In this round though, Bane, see you later. You've got all the C territory right now for Prx as well. You know this is now ending at A.
Just waiting for Drx to make the move. So it's initial salvos and everything for now, but Prx already close to the site. Instant shot from Jing. And the rest of it to follow through with the Fade utility coming through slowly but surely. Flashes going in as well, and Drx are pretty much backed into the corner, but Free will still be able to take down one at the very least.
Hasn't happened in a while.
Until the entire site gets surrounded. So deep.
I was just saying, we'll never know what happened in the pistol. We'll never know what happened. You'll never know. Rosen Twigs, thanks for the 15 months.
Good morning. I'm going to sleep now. Here's to another 15 months.
Good night.
Drx be playing this map of Haven against Zeta Division, as Pilsky was highlighting as well, right? You feel pretty confident coming out of that series when you have some comp changes coming through and everything's kind of going your way on the attacking side. A slight hiccup in this map right now for DRX's side, dropping the pistol, dropping the second, but as I said with the plant, we'll see how potent this buy will be for them.
They're playing
do consider that Prx do
Yoru Phoenix with the chamber. Who was playing this card? Was this Kami? Who was playing it with the chamber? No, it wasn't KC. Was it DFM?
Retakes or just info gathering if you do so choose, but right now DRX angling towards a split.
Something again up.
Or Prx already playing this comp. God, I mean, there's so many games that I forget. Oh, TOV, thanks for the 37 months.
Yeah, just hearing all the information going through. So something will be able to TPO cross over to the
Baldy
team.
over there. What's it like to have no hair? Is it hot or is it cold? I don't know cause I'm not bald.
Do enough damage. Everyone
Oh,
will be
what the
waterfall
fuck,
through
Divine?
from the top of the window now, and that's
Well,
exactly where Prx managed to strike
it's a
back,
good start from
picking up a
Prx.
bonus.
Yeah, flooding in towards
This
the
was
site before the plant
Prx's
can even be
pick. I
established.
mean,
That's just the
historically, this is
power
a
that
crazy
something on
pick.
this Yoru is
Like,
gonna
if
be
you're a
presenting
fucking
on this
Valorant
map for us
history
right now.
nerd,
And again, for something who
you'd be
has
like,
had a very
Prx, picked
shaky
Haven against
kickoff as well,
DRX.
right? Our star
That doesn't make
player
any
of the
fucking sense.
2025 season is in the middle of the pack, essentially, when it comes to players in Pacific.
But they had a pretty good read.
Trying to see,
I mean,
you
this
know,
A-flood's
comfort levels and
quite nice.
really,
I mean, playing
shot levels at
Breach,
the end of the day to come out from him.
Teo
He's able
on
to
Haven
impact
is a
right now
crime.
right now on the
Flochi, thanks for the 32 months.
well. That's going to be mass
Hi,
confidence
Mr.
coming
I mean, this
forward
comp is
towards
just
the
actually a
next
fucking
Rent smile,
disgrace
Can you
And now
get
we'll
me
get to
some
see
in
dating
2026.
tips, PLS?
Playing
Valorant,
Breach
when you find that bonus,
on fucking
how much
Haven
do you snowball with on this defensive side?
Yeah,
is a
because
fucking
technically
disgrace
you
in
should be
2026.
snowballing so
Why is my
much.
stream strobing? I don't even know what that means. But
Affairs of Valorant at the moment that we probably maybe need to see
I
some
picked DRX
changes
as
coming in
well.
a little bit later on. Right now though, plant for DRX, they've got in towards this A site yet again, and it's just going to be a 5v5.
All the way in through his site. But of course, you do have that duelist coming through. Instant curveball into the site, able
Just
to
the
react
same
all
thing as
around.
A-Flood.
Even into the
And
corner.
this A-Flood is very clean from Prx, twice in a row.
Perhaps looking for pot shots through the smoke now. Another to his name. Set himself up. Another sort of one-way. Wild TP though. Punished for that.
It's an attempt.
Why
at
is
the
my
end of the
stream
day, but
flashing
Defi's
red?
watching that from up above, just a firing squad going towards him. And you feel there's not much that you're going
What
to
are
be
you
able to do
talking
at the back of that. 4-0 for Prx. Not needing too much coach intervention just yet, you would say, unless the next gun round that you do have
This is happening for other
spirals
people
out
as
of
well.
control. Because if Prx are going to be, as we know Prx are, happy to take the gunfights, and all 5 members on this stage
Hi,
right now are feeling
TMV.
sharp, and
I was in the
everything's
psych
flowing,
ward for
they
a
are
week
gonna
last
continue
week and your
to
streams
float on
kept
that
me on
stream
shit
and
and during
continue
rough
to take
times.
these fights.
Thank you
It's
for
gonna be
what you
really
do,
important
my
for
gut.
DRX right now
I'd
to
be a
have some
little
impact
bit
from
worried.
this round.
I mean, watching my streams, I'd be a little bit worried that, you know, the people there would be like, you gotta turn that off.
That's some good coordination for the A-long take from Prx there.
Why is this man
As I
constantly
mentioned as well,
talking about
early
oiling up?
salvos, for example, to off-put Jing's chances of getting the orbs. It'll keep some interest from Prx over at that A side as well. 'Cause
That's
they
why
are
they say.
playing the technical 1-1-3 at the moment. And it's just something who's the closest to C, but it's an untenable situation for him to get in too early. So once more, it's going to be a 5v5 retake. Devi with the operator in hand as well. Keep a potential eye on that.
Which makes it a pretty good call coming through from DRX, especially Hermes hearing all the footsteps for now.
They are not even looking towards the spawn at the moment. This is not in Prx's mindscape whatsoever.
This could be 2 big kills, instant numbers advantage for DRX.
Unless it takes too long.
Yeah, a little bit of time for now.
I mean, he
Still
should
able to hold
on
around
this round,
the
though.
smoke around C-Link for now. And there goes the kill. It's not the 2 that we were thinking of. Jing
Okay,
is
so the
still
C
alive.
site,
However, it's now
a
instantly
little bit
2v5.
weak there from
Paper
Prx.
can't really
If I was
respond
DRX, I would
in this
literally just go and do
situation.
this
The best they can
exact same
hope
thing and see what they change,
This
because
kill
there was
gets
no one there.
Hermes, and then a save. Hunting down Hermes right now, but look at how he backtracks all the way
Does
into
Breach still
spawn.
have any good map? Like Fracture? Oh, people would still play him on Fracture, but he wouldn't be very good.
Take a pot shot with that one at the tail end, escape for the save call.
Breach's only positive win rate map last year was Abyss.
Noted that it's going to be in possession, but with the money situation of Prx.
Oh no, it wasn't Abyss. It was Abyss for a while, but then it wasn't by the end of Champs. He was just under 50% on Sunset, was his best map.
See him opt for it when he is playing the agents outside.
But he didn't have a positive win rate anywhere.
So to speak, but it's cool to see
at the very end of last season.
It's the same established start of utility over at A long. The same.
And on some maps, I mean, on Haven his win rate is atrocious. On Lotus his win rate is atrocious. But this is always the thing, like.
The operator and Devi already on the line as Envy grabs A. The nightfall available for this B.
The maps where Breach got picked the most were always his worst outside of Sunset. Like the more ready you are for Breach, the worse it is, and it's also shit.
Oh, you're gonna have to just take these fights at the moment and find them convincingly for Prx. There's the Rolling Thunder for Bane if he needs as well, but so far so good for DRX finding all of these kills.
Evaded the Nightfall, stepped back into
Yeoman's
the fight
doing
as
a
well.
decent job.
It's a tough one for Prx.
Okay, so DRX, story of this game so far, when you go A, you get destroyed, and when you go B and C, you have a chance.
Yeah, feels very comfortable again for freeing in my sort of picture of him right now, and this Teo is back on play.
Yeah, I saw that Sean Dyche got sacked.
An agent with a player, and for me, it's freeing on
Bro,
this
that's
Teo
actually crazy. But the thing is, they actually could go down.
Last year.
Like, it's actually so possible for them to go down.
I'm sort of meandering on this for DRX as well, right? Because this composition can be
it's actually possible for them to be in the champion. They could win the Europa League, be in the Champions League, and be in the championship, which would be a crazy. That would be fun.
So the fact that DRX are kind of able to get in towards these sites over at A, over towards B, over towards C, get these plants down, and unless Prx are already there to take the fights, they're going to have to either decide to.
But at the same time, like I do feel a bit bad. Like they had 32 shots or something yesterday.
Also, the day I got out, I got asked out on a date for Valentine's. I feel like my life is a bad rom-com recently. Hope Parson and bottles it though.
This is not even parliamentary procedure. This is just DRX
I mean, that is
going in.
Would they include that in a rom-com?
Off the back sight and steps away, eats paranoia, but
I'm not sure.
into the smokes.
Well, Arsenal today is a very tough game for them, so we'll see.
Take down Mako as well.
But I have triple Arsenal defense, so I'm rooting for a 0-0.
They haven't planted just yet. They know the retreat from freeing has gone through the garage.
Sorry, I was distracted by I was distracted by the fucking rom-com. Oh, I don't love it. Why tap on B and go to A? Hey guys, I'm going this way.
Has already showcased that in this
Here I am.
He's got a 4K. Devi is looking for the ace.
Double flank.
Yeah, it's on a heater for sure.
Oh, if he kills one, he has tail.
Freeing though.
Did you hear them?
Into the right spot. Devi could lose, so heads up duel, but it's not gonna happen.
Fucking Devi ace. Fuck you.
Shot the torso as well. Prx with an ace will go up to 5 rounds.
I believe that's the 11th ace coming through in Pacific at this kickoff so far. So well done, Devi, being able to pick up that one on the chamber because, you know, for me, the chamber is all about being able to tap heads and shoot your opponents on this Sentinel line, and well, he's just been able to do that. So well done for the Predator ace coming Devi's way. And around back towards Prx where you think
I mean, this is a fucking rough loss. 5v3. 5v3 just walks through a smoke.
Prx be able to establish a plant, defend it. Unlucky for DRX.
Fuck me, DRX. That's a map losing loss. Is what that is. Okay, big all round. The thing is, Prx have told you don't go A.
But moving on, you have the headhunter, the Tour de Force being pulled out.
Why aren't they just running more C hits? It works so well. I mean, I guess you just lost a 5v3 because you don't know what you're doing. But I mean, in terms of like success in the round, successful starts.
DRX trying to go with a full
Well, that's a
5-man
successful
punch
start,
right
I
now.
suppose.
Managing
Are you
take
just
out
gonna
some
run
things, a
in
lot
with
of
what?
information
Breach out,
about
way
They
out?
use the Armageddon to get in towards the site or not. Envy stuck between a rock and a hard place and a retrieval mission. Now they're going to put him 6 feet under. 3 versus 4 with a lot of this utility
Well,
being
they've already
invested
flooded in
early
a couple
on
times
for
on
DRX
you.
to try and get this plant way on the tail
It's
right
not
now.
even good.
The tour de force from Divide, and he can't pepper and
Oh,
finish
the
off
wall
Bane.
saves them. But no
Another
breach ult.
situation
They're
where
so
Prx
slow
are
here.
before the
We
plant
don't
can
have
go
another
down,
smoke.
and they're just taking the fights.
Spike's
Trying to
down,
off-put DRX,
1v2.
but now when the dust settles,
I know
it's
where he
Jing.
is. Just fucking pick up the spike and run to
Numbers
C.
The whole process of it. So 1v2 now. They know exactly where he is or where he could show up from. So the cage comes down, makes it a little bit more difficult. He's out of utility as well. Just has to come down to how he slices the pie. Unfortunately, neglects to check graffiti. So Hyunmin will be the one to take the round for DRX.
If Jing got that kill, got one of them in the 1 versus 2, he has the ult, the runner back, and it would have given him another
Okay,
life to try and
it's
make
still
that
winnable for
retake happen.
DRX. Basically,
A very dry contact
they
play
did use a
for
couple of big
DRX
ults
over
there,
towards
but
the beginnings of A, and then turning up the pace.
I suppose that's the point. See, this is the thing. I don't. You have to stun someone when they're hindered. Does that change anything?
In this round as well. Not in tandem either, by the way. 2 different lines of sight.
Like essentially, they're gonna kill you with that first bullet, or they're not.
But they do manage to get in towards the site and hold it as well, DRX. So keeping this one in some good form, some good challenges.
Still similar-ish approaches, though. Different players coming down A long for now.
Yeah, spotting out the further information from the Prowler as well. Be
That
worth it
should
for
be a
Hermes
kill.
to try and
Ooh,
draw
nice.
a lot of attention towards this spot, making think that they're still hanging around. It's risky business, though, to
sticks.
hang around the cage when it drops in the open against an operator, perhaps. Though.
Sticks, but then
That's
dies.
why we'll find him in that very moment.
Oh, you can't plant
Have to
now.
get the plant down now.
Good stun, though.
Spent so many players, so many
But round over.
resources to
Nice
try
round
to
from
get the
Paper
spike
X.
in, but then
Kind of
you get
everything
stopped
they
by
did
the run
worked
it
here.
back. Hyunmin will stand feet to try to send it back, but unfortunately you lost all initiative now.
One enemy remaining.
That's where all the angles start to get held by Paper X, especially with the operator still coming
Nice round by
through.
Paper
It's
X.
another shot for Defy. And Paper X
Changing
will
it up with the chamber on
It
A.
looks a little bit one-dimensional in that sort of position from DRX as well, right? They get
I
pushed
don't think
off,
you can
being
ever
able to do
really
anything
like
over at
if
A,
they were you
not
can't go
up through
B
C
against the
with any
Phoenix
sort
ult,
of
surely.
space gains just yet.
Surely that's the
So where
worst
else
part
are
of the
they gonna
map
be
to
able
go
to
against the
Well,
Phoenix
it's the
ult.
B site or it's Garage. You're happy as Larry holding that one as Paper X with a judging Garage because there's no drone action coming through from DRX at that moment.
Why has Phoenix been played over ISO? Probably because
B
Phoenix.
side at that point in time because they've already lost a couple of key members.
Well, is
Again,
Phoenix
this
better than
breach
ISO? That's a good question. Is Phoenix better than ISO? Yeah, you've got a better ult. Thing is, the shield is good against ops. And I would say we are in a pretty... We're not in a heavy... That's the thing. We're not in a heavy op meta because some teams don't know what they're doing. But of the teams that do know what we're doing, we are in a fairly heavy op meta, I would say. So that would make ISO a bit better, I would think. But
Round for DRX on the back of that timeout, though, in terms of econ as
look,
well.
I'm not really a fan of the Phoenix, but if anyone's going to play it, it would be Paper X, right? They would be the Phoenix playing
Just a
team.
bit with Defy peeking his head through
It's
Garage.
more weird that other teams are doing it, I
And
would say.
timing is nice as well. You don't really want to be peeking too far through Garage's Divine when you don't call for an Omen smoke to go towards mid-window. Just going to try and hold that singular line. As you mentioned,
I guess on this map, Phoenix is better against Viper than ISO is.
Well, we're scoping out things as something, finding all of the info.
It's also
Yeah,
kind of throwing
anytime
that-
oh my
nerves!
goodness.
Oh, Jing able to sidestep
Anytime
it away.
Paper X have
Now
to read, the
something,
rounds are
especially having
so over.
infiltrate
I mean, they
towards the
had
back,
such a good
makes
read
things
there
so
that they
much
were
more
going C.
difficult for DRX. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bane, can you really fight yourself out of that spot? You can't.
got some dominant
Paper X
rounds here.
continue onward with this onslaught.
It's a good ult to come
Good
out with
Paper
something
X.
there as well.
I mean,
As
they had
mentioned,
4
also
players here on C
confirming
at the
all
start, like,
presence of
before
members
they
from
even hit.
DRX, and I'm Very, very surprised that Marco decides to stick that ultimate to the back of the C site there as well. I mean, from his POV, the two Paper X members aren't looking at him, but then the moment that you come out of the form, well, Jing just spots you. Unlucky, mate. Nice try, a valiant attempt, but it does get shut down in the end, and Paper X find their 7th. DRX not able to convert after their own timeout, and now they'll pay the price in forms of weaponry.
I just think Breach Waylay makes no sense. Like, just thinking about, like, Breach Waylay, they're the same agent, right? They do the same job.
Feels kinda shit that your leading team is so boring and scores from set plays only. Also Madrid downfall, Liverpool is shit. What is going on?
They will drone in towards Garage, and it's just going to be absent of Paper X members, so they are pathing correctly, technically.
I mean, Madrid downfall was always coming with their players.
Weaponry and a very nice shot
to start things
off.
Right, just look at where Paper X are positioned, anticipating all of these plays. They know the drone was coming through. They just set themselves up just right as the Waylay does fly on through. Now it's Forsaken into the corner up top of Logs, and instantly
this one's a bit of a dick flattening right now.
Just the last one left, and Freeing goes down into the ground. It's a flawless for Paper X.
The season is better than most. Like, I understand what you mean, but in terms of the actual, like, compare it to last season, right? Last season in the Prem, there was no relegation battle and there was no title battle. Like, that was a shit season. At least this one, like, there is a title fight and there is a relegation fight.
It's felt a little bit flat now that the rhythm has
like, even if I agree that, like, you know,
we're not seeing this potency that comes
the
out
overall, like,
the game against
style of football, maybe it's not
like you got a new comp coming on through, you're adjusting in that one.
The most enjoyable. Although personally, I quite enjoy, like, set piece football. I'm an NFL fan.
Just a bit and still enough. Not to mention, I mean, the proficiency of some of these players on these agents too. Jing on the Phoenix, but still, this time a different
that's a
results
crazy
into
fucking
the
timing,
smoke
and then
shield,
he
able to
dies to
take
the
down
fucking
one and
molly.
to trade back.
He dies to the molly.
Lucky that he wasn't able to win that one, as it's a 3 versus 4. Forsaken has gone into where
look at how much they are stacking these places.
A little bit of a lurk from Bane on
they finally went somewhere else. Pick up a free site. The only problem is Forsaken. He's in a very strong position here.
If he's able to actually activate, Devi has no idea. Oh my goodness! Now it's at 2v4. Forsaken though, still a chance.
Wow, and he knows. He knows as well.
Window.
He knows Freeing is here.
Pings him as well. Just eyeing down the corner, calling for reinforcements. Something goes through, and unfortunately goes down as well. Special delivery spent, but this is all costing Forsaken valuable time where DRX managed to toward it back.
Unfortunate that the frag...
Okay, 8-4. No way Shia Wager's awake. That's insane. What's he doing awake? Also, oh shit, sorry. Hello. I forgot I'm on voice activity after our little podcast.
Ah.
I'm surprised you're awake.
I am, yeah. I stayed up.
You stayed up. Match. Yeah, only one match. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I also don't... Why is there only one match? Like, why aren't they playing the middle? Like, why not play DFM T1?
To just have the best of 5 on the day?
Yeah, then you would have only one day where you've got 1 best of 3, 1 best of 5. I really don't get it.
I don't get it either.
We got this weird 1 game day. It just feels a bit odd.
Yeah, it might just be like a amount of days that talent needs, or they were promised they were gonna run. I don't even know, genuinely.
Leave more matches for Friday plus the weekend, but you're getting the best of 5s
I think
anyway,
one of the worst comps I've ever seen on Haven. Not gonna lie.
You're also not a fan of the Breach Waylay. You're not a fan of the double breach.
Tejo Waylay.
You're not a fan of the double breach.
You use Waylay like a Sova dart. She hinders someone. Breach stuns that person, and by the time you scale on site, they've moved somewhere else where you wish you had a dart or a haunt to figure out where they were.
Can you call Shio a dirty liar for saying he was only calling map 2?
What?
So someone just told me to say.
I was gonna say, let me just like wake up,
does
let
get
you wake
traded.
up. I'll call you map 2, but I was like, this
Comes down with
game is
shot
gonna be over
first
so
spot.
fast. Like this shit is so ass.
So it's
I need someone to tell that it's ass too. You know what I'm saying?
Otherwise,
No,
the
I'm
DRX
definitely
can
with
try
you.
to rethink if they want
Yeah.
to double up reinforces onto A.
Playing
They'll
Breach
continue
on
to
this
clear
map
out.
in
There's
this
nothing
year is a
there, but they
crime.
hear all the footsteps up close
It's cool if you play like
on
Breach
Felix
Neon, Breach
right
Whaler, you're
now.
going fast with a
Hot hands
scan,
gets
but
tossed.
to not
Taco hands
tap in a
back.
double drone
Careful of this
and
flank
also not have a
jumping in
recon.
as well, up
Have
at
you
the front
played
half of
Haven
mid
before?
window. Is
Like,
this gonna be
you can
ready
never hit
for
C.
PaperX whatsoever?
You
As they
lose
extend
to
territory
any
towards
scaling
A,
on
clear
A.
that first and foremost.
Your
Just
options
something
are we
moves
go
marker.
B every round.
Oh, and another Hermes
Oh,
gets
something.
taken down. Now
Oh
Hyunmin's
my
been
God, thank God
spotted
something.
out. He's
Just
still
get
able to
more
take down
kills.
another as well.
No.
Fuck me.
Unfortunately, not enough
No,
kills against
we
something
don't
who
need
will
a plus
survive with
1. We
15
don't
HP.
need that.
All the kills
We
are
need
just pistol
that. We
round for
need
him.
that.
Well, it's lovely to come out from something in that round, and I'm getting flashbacks right now to the GE game.
That's a
for
fucking
PaperX as well.
crazy
You
shot.
find both pistols.
Device
Started to
popping off. I
snowball.
mean, Device had a
So
bit of a
rifle
quiet
rounds is
kickoff,
what
to
we
be fair,
needed to
but
see delivered from you guys in that series. They didn't
Popping
have
off on this
too much. They still get the job done at the end of the day. Skin of the teeth. But in this one, we've seen a lot more decisive calls come out on that defensive side. So the second round.
ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Do, 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 do. Anyone watch the Super Bowl halftime show?
But then it is for PaperX.
I saw a lot of haters. I don't. The problem with this halftime show is I don't know if the haters were just political haters or they actually just hated. As someone who had never listened to Bad Bunny, I was just like,
this map of Haven.
I would put it in the middle of the halftime shows that I've seen, and I didn't understand most of it, and I hadn't listened to the music, and I would still put it in the middle of the ones that I've seen.
Map, but right now,
I thought it was fine.
sticking together, trying to go Midas right all the way through the flanks, perhaps, but there is that little trademark on the ground as well.
Envy's protecting with the Guardian.
Quite a lethal weapon, especially with his mechanics as well. Will get overwhelmed though. Everyone peeking at the same time, but now it's something's turn. Did he just smack the table?
That's good timing.
So
actually, on that down cover as
Forsaken
well, because
smoked
effectively
him off
part
and
of
he's
the Bane
fucking
utility
pissed.
down to get the team on in, where he just gets removed from the equation as well. You do need to die.
That's
at the tail
actually
end
so
of this round.
jokes.
Something is just doing them without vision.
Hey, you
at the
still got
moment,
one.
killing them and making a fool of things. DRX not finding too much in that round, just the single frag, and now hopefully we get the answers to the questions that I posed a little bit earlier on. What do DRX
I watched
have
the
for us
Turning
on this
Point
defensive
USA
side? Is it
halftime
going to
show
be
like
more
a
than
real
4?
American
Because
hashtag.
again,
I'm going
like
to
with
assume that
Metallica,
that is
working the map
that's
from
satire, but it
DRX.
might not
We
be.
didn't see that too much on the attacking side. I was looking for a bit more mid-rounding, a bit more inserts, but
It
you
might
can
not
tell
be.
that PaperX have done their prep for this series. They were not allowing DRX to do what was successful in the last couple of series with Bane's leadership. So it's really good prep for PaperX coming in towards this specific map right now.
They're pushing mid, boys. Can jump pick or what?
Good start for
Jose
PaperX.
Jr., thanks for the 39 months.
Gonna try to break grass ship.
You think Bad Bunny would be good at global the
dividing
way he
out.
shouted out all
First gun round
Americas?
for DRX.
Yeah, travel as well, I would
Across the
assume.
map. Happy with the Cypher utility over at the seaside, as it's going to start to be a little bit of scoped action in towards Garage. The Prowler sent in. To see
Well,
if
me
it's
and my
there.
brother were joking. Why didn't we get a little, you know, like honorary, like, you know, old time shout out, you know, just for old time's sakes, give us a little shout out.
It's a bit risky though for something. He was hanging around that sea site with a smoke permitted by Forsaken to at least help him like destroy some of that util. Broke the cam, didn't break a
I don't
trip.
really know what our plan here
As
from PaperX
Hyunmin is
was. We
just
got
breaking
people
heads.
running back and
Job's
forward.
done for him in this round.
By his lonesome as well. Yeah, this entire round is
Turn the stream up, you dolt.
gonna be able to
Dolt
do
is a
much,
great
not to
word.
mention Mako pushing all the way through
Yeah.
now.
This is just the situation as DRX that you don't overcomplicate things and give opportunities to PaperX.
Uh-oh. Oh, what? Okay. Slight opportunity for Mako.
Maybe 20 seconds to go, and Bane is aware of the possibility of them coming through, but they hear the footsteps in the garage. They want to try and shake Forsaken.
You don't really have
Something
time
does
to
get on
come
this
back
B
to
line, but
B.
again, I mentioned Bane has to be aware of this one. It's smart
He has to
decision
get this
making from
kill.
him. Gun barrel poked. No way of entry into this B side.
Yeah, it's a tough angle to clear. Well, multiple angles, that is, as you step through into B site. Comes down to Forsaken, banking everything onto the spike plant
How are they
inside
not
of the smoke,
spamming
but
there?
that's
Well, he got the
also
spike
where
out.
DRX find a bit of timing to go on through.
Yeah, you get the plant down as Forsaken, so I guess you'll take that as.
I would say the best
sliver of
Super Bowl
a win at
halftime
the
that I've
tail end
seen
of the round as
would
well.
actually be the
But a good
Weekend
pass
one,
mark
but I
for
actually think he was
DRX,
helped by the
holding
fact that no
on
one
to
was
the
there.
3
I think it's
weapons,
actually easier to
picking
do
up
a, you know, he
conversion
had
paths
more
as
to
well
do
for
because
Hyunmin
there was
on the back
it was
of some
COVID one.
individual brilliance
But I thought
from
that
him
one was
when
cool.
the Phantom is in hand, so trying to maximize what they can do for their chances in this lower bracket run. A nice
Real
flick
Pusa
go for something.
halftime show lyrics.
Oh, that's
I
rare.
just wanna drink
And
my
it's a
beer,
rare reaction from
drive
Alex,
my
'cause
truck,
it's not desk
shoot my
slamming.
gun, and we are Charlie Cook. We
Yeah, thank
carry
you
the
for
flame. You can't
explaining
make
why
this
I
shit
said
up.
that.
Yep.
But
I
still,
mean, that is quite
we'll see
funny.
if Prx does manage to recover. Now on
That's a
to the
pretty hot
operator
take,
for
is
top.
it?
Yeah, on the C line, we'll see if Hermes is going
But
to
when you
fall
when you
prey to
end
it.
with like
You got
the
something
the
with
problem for a
dimensional
lot of these
drift as
pop
well.
artists, of course, is
And draw
that most of their
attention away from the
songs
team, or you
are
can
are
start
shy.
to sniff out if there's any opponents. The double swing called dry is ambitious, don't get me wrong, from DRX.
But when you end with
Fantastic, but
Blinding
tries to
Lights,
cover
when
it.
you end with a
Bane
song that genuinely
will fall up
everyone
running
knows,
Yeah, it's just so strong, especially with the ultimates coming through as well. Prx managed to seize control over the
you
site.
know, when you actually end with a
Gunman.
perhaps.
Hyunmin might have the ult,
I
mate.
mean,
He
Blinding
might have a bit of
Lights.
utility, but you got no smokes. You're against Jing with the runner back. He's still got 2 flashes and the blaze. You got something with flashes as well.
Look, and I say
And
this as an
more
unk.
importantly for me, you've got
Is
Forsaken.
Blinding Lights the
You got
best pop
one-way
song
smokes
of the
available
21st
that I believe
century?
he's just even thrown early, so this is just
I
gonna be
I might be
unwinnable.
willing to
DRX
go
get a
there.
retake happening. They probably should go for a bit of a save.
Yeah, realistically speaking, all the timing as well for Forsaken to possibly plant himself around Garage. It's another spot that you have to worry about. So turning all around, unfortunately, you
Probably
throw your bodies into the site and it just goes down
Sure,
into the
bro.
abyss. Prx move
Why
up
not?
to 11.
You do draw out the runner back, so I guess you'll
Gramp
that a
take?
little bit
Surely a
as DRX,
Gramp
but
would
you
say,
are
I mean,
missing
surely a Gramp would say it's
substance in
something
this
like
map right now. You're
fucking
missing rounds, mate. 5 of them so far.
Toxic by
I
Britney
understand
Spears,
the
which
risk you
is
go for the
honestly
dry
probably,
swing there,
actually,
but
now
with
that I
no
bring that up,
confirmation
also
of,
one of the best pop songs of
opponent's
the 20th.
positions
Is that
and no
21st century? I
favourable
think it is.
circumstances, it is a very risky duel to
Toxic
go in
is
for that
21st
point.
century.
And Prx were kind of just ready for that as well.
Weekend over Lady
No one has
Gaga.
brought
Give
out
me
utility
one Lady
just yet.
Gaga song that you think is legitimately better. I don't even like The Weeknd. Go on, give me. What is the best pop song of the 21st century? I'm not saying best song. It's not Anxiety. I mean, some of you putting some fucking terrible songs in there. Bad Romance. Somebody that I used to know. Is that a pop song? Let's see. Well, now we're getting. Is that a pop song? It became a popular song, but is it a pop song? Because I agree, it is a banger, but it's a banger because it's not a pop song. Is it a pop song? I wouldn't say that's a pop song.
From them as well, you know.
It wasn't designed
So
to be a
this
pop
time
song.
out that they've just invested in has to come up with the goods in round 17
TMV loves the
here.
week
You've got the
because
Rolling
he is
Thunder,
a
you've got the
Tory
Converted
who
Path
loves money and nothing
to have
else.
access
That
to
is
as
why he
well.
hates the weekend.
Freeing and
Best
probably
pop song of the
requesting a weapon.
21st
How's it not?
century
Name me
is
one
Dance
other
Monkey.
Gautier
No cap.
pop song.
He's just charged with holding the A site by himself as there's a walk down C from Hermes and
This game's kind of boring and over.
Unbelievable. The weapon is so far away as well, so Prx instantly TPing across.
and now you feel you have to do something as freeing as well. You've lost the territory over towards C. You send Hyunmin over there that gets
Dance
smoked off in a
Monkey. You
progressive
think
stun
Dance
smoke.
Monkey is better
You
than
feel
Blinding
you
Lights?
have to do something here
Oh.
for the team, but it's going to be Marco.
I mean,
Okay.
it's still
Start
going to
off
be a
over in
full A
mid,
hit.
and
They
now it's
know
gonna
they
be
got
Bane,
breach
and
ult.
maybe a second layer of freeing over at A.
They got this
has
push
the
up
utility
short as well.
to kind of play
Oh, they
around
didn't.
the spike plant.
I didn't
Convergent
clear it.
paths will initiate. Bane does come
They
through
got
as
the
well.
fastest
with the frag.
flank in history.
There goes the Vice, still hanging back. The spike, though,
Shit.
might
Oh, he
be
TP'd past it.
unretrievable, especially with Rolling Thunder going through.
second
Bane
one.
still continuing to hold the angles, preventing Prx from coming online.
Oh.
But the Vi will push
1v1.
through. Freeing finally makes his presence known, and then it's
Climb
Jing's
back
turn.
sight.
There's an opportunity here for freeing. He was the one with only that pistol, remember, but some damage done and a reposition as well. Jing with the plant. Do you think he wraps towards spawn when this angle is found? It
Ooh,
doesn't
what a
even
shot,
bloody
what a
matter,
shot.
mate. Freeing comes out of the sewers.
I still
and
think
he
it's
is just going
GG.
to drown Jing.
And
That
I
is
guess
their
there's a
lifeline of
hope
around.
this
This is
Flicker
about to be a
host.
13-10.
Yeah, mate. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. The
Did I
way
watch
that
Top Gun
Freeing
Maverick? No.
managed to swing around the different spots, made it so undetectable for Jing. So incredibly well played. It will save them from that map point.
Yeah, an operator to be Brought into the
Shia,
next
what is
round
the
as
best
well. It is a
pop
bit of a
song
lifeline.
of
It's
the
an investment
21st
of
century?
Those two ultimates that I mentioned coming in towards the round, but you
Best
had to
pop
dig
song of the
deep
21st
to find
century?
that round. It was essentially a buy round, right? The 4 rifles purchased for DRX. It was just because Freeing didn't have enough money to get the proper weapon
I'm
up
ready.
there in his own hands.
Blinding Lights by The
You gotta
Weeknd.
have to be playing with rounds with
Right, this is what I was
potential
trying to argue.
swings on Econ as
And
well.
these
Or
fuckers are all
combinations.
like,
They brought
nah,
it to
nah,
Divine
nah.
Marco off.
Shia was a
Really?
Noah. He's
Marco
a
is
Noah.
charged with the opiate.
I think it's
So we'll
it's
see what
Blinding
he can
Lights.
snipe
You
out.
can take
Yo, long
if you're
time.
cultured, you
Is
can say
this
Take
a
My
on
Breath.
the
Honestly, I
GG?
think it's an upgrade.
Opportunities.
But Blinding Lights is just kind of nice, man.
Prx tries to poke around
Exactly.
right
It's like, I mean, these people.
That's just going to be a reset.
You could argue that that's like de facto. You can say that's de facto. I'm not gonna lie.
For DRX.
It could be a Rihanna
I
song.
wasn't old
That's
enough
a
to
nice
know-
song.
They start to have a bit of...
Call me maybe.
Calling
I don't know.
goes
Blinding
their
Lights
way.
kind of
Marco is
represents
on
the 20th century, the 21st century pretty well. I think Rihanna like
sniper.
is a bit of a
Find
last
something if he gets a
last
little bit
century.
too
Century's 100 years.
ambitious.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it comes down
She reps the 90s a bit better too sometimes, even in the early 2000s. Happy Pharrell. What are your thoughts on Happy by
A lot of
Pharrell?
trading of utility at the moment, and Paper X are going to
like,
feel
The way I would
it's
say
not-
it, a lot of these songs that people mention, like Call Me Maybe as well, right? Call Me Maybe, like, yeah, cool to listen to, like, once. But you play it a second time, and I'm just like, well, just get it off. I'm not, like, the people saying this are the same people who were raised by Baby Shark. You know?
Does have a saturate, but that's all.
Call Me Maybe is a goated song, but like it gets dipped by songs like California Girls. You know what I'm saying? What is that kill?
Comes through now with a
Oh
huge
yes, let's
double
run through the
kill.
one-way,
That
guys.
leaves 2 players left.
Hey Ya by
Please.
Outkast. Now,
Seconds to
again,
go as well, makes this
we're getting into the realm of, like,
winnable. Swings through from DRX.
Ooh,
Defy.
It's
that's
so
like
solid.
what counts as a
And Bruno
pop
Mars
song,
is
I would
really
say,
solid.
with Hey Ya by
Oh
Outkast.
my god.
Like, is that just a straight pop song? I'm not sure, but...
You got to be careful with those sort
Still
of smokes
into
as
you
well
is
from
much
Paper X,
better
I do
than Call
believe
Me
that was
Maybe.
their elevated smoke, and their Tootsies are seen underneath it by their opponents, so you got to be very careful with this utility if you're not
That's a better
taking
song,
the
though.
further space.
Hey Ya by
Generic
Outkast is
TP
probably a
from
better
Forsaken that
song.
goes
I
up
just wonder
above,
if we
but
would
here you go
consider
on the
that
replay,
a pop
Hermes
song.
capitalizing
Because again, like,
on his opponents.
I would say, when did
Back a
music
little bit.
change? Probably about 2000 and...
Second round in a row for DRX right now, and they're starting to feel a little bit more confidence, you'd assume.
9?
on this
Something around that,
defensive
right?
side. Enough to
Where, like, what was pop, like, you know, like, songs that were popular in, like, 2004, you know, or 2005, 6, yeah, I mean, you're looking at a lot of, like, indie rock kind of stuff was popular, was in the charts, right? But we wouldn't call that a pop song now. You wouldn't call, like, I don't know, who's big back then? In the UK, like Kaiser Chiefs or the Killers, like you wouldn't call them pop now, you would call them indie rock. But are they pop at the time because it is popular at the time? I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, now we wouldn't call that pop, whereas Lady Gaga was pop then and you would still call it pop now. I don't know what you would call Outkast. But again, I don't... What the fuck is pop? See, to me, pop is like songs that are
look after that one.
like very clearly made to appeal to the broadest audience possible.
Devi is certainly magic
Right, they're
with the
like
sniper in this round.
they're written
Well,
by
this map so
10
far.
different producers and a record
Nice
label.
sentiments, exactly.
And you removed Hyunmin as well. He's been the
Very
guy
carefully
that you look to
crafted.
for DRX to put up numbers.
Mako's still around the corner though, and all he needs is one shot. Can't really TP himself out safely though. Will put off to the shorty and another wall bang. He managed to take down 3.
Yeah, feel bad for Envy in that scenario too. He didn't get a real chance to play here.
We'll see if Devi can kind of pull off some magic as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen with Freeing around the corner. It's just Jing with an op retrieved. Maybe lurking around for possibly another kill.
The drone is just going to figure out where he is at the moment and keep the DRX members happy to sit on this A site at the moment.
I would
Try
not
to
say
shut
that
him
Weezer
down.
are pop, no.
The 1 versus 3 as the Phoenix with the op. Gets 1 kill here. Gets the runner back.
30 seconds
Gonna
left.
save the
Kill
off.
up a little bit with those flames, but It's just going to be a
You have
difficult
2
scenario
Chileans in the chat.
for him to try and
Rising
win
Man's
this one, no matter
Kibedi
which
too.
way you do.
So
There's
I
no
will
way
take
Rising
over
Man
your
Skibbity
chat.
is Chilean.
For him.
There's no way.
DRX going to find their 3rd round in a row on the back of Prx's
Why
timeout,
are
mind you.
Chileans so freaky if that's the
Starting
case?
to feel a little
10
bit more
seconds left.
confident for the Korea's side.
Still, though, this was a slight half-buy round. The Stingers coming through for Prx, so maybe able to show us something different for the next round. I still want to see that replay, though. we need
But
to see
Device shot in it. Yeah, this is going to be a round that, you know, is a 4 versus 5 technical with advantage for Prx that is going to slip through their fingers.
Shinai's
Gotta see
kilojoules.
Marco doing some heavy lifting with the
Yeah.
operator. He was pretty silent for majority of this in the kill department as well. That's a nice adjustment from Devi. Got to give it to him. But for me, Marco coming out with a very crucial amount of kills.
Why can't they be freaky? I'm not saying they can't be.
It's
I'm
the
just
pistol whip on the shorty as well. Getting that
a little
third.
surprised. I guess it is quite late for Chileans, so maybe they're just in their freaky
needy.
phase.
Doesn't break the economy too much for Prx though. They're going to have another buy. And no dimensional drift online, for example.
What's the
If
best
you are
movie
going
of
to
the 21st
seaside,
century?
How much are you risking it for the biscuit? Operator battle.
Return of the King.
Who
That one's easy,
bites
no?
First? Who falters first?
There's a little camera as well, so Prx might not really expect it.
Although
They'll
Nick
be
argues the
very
Fellowship
careful,
is
though.
better, but
There goes the little jump spot, and that should be enough.
Yeah. The only way you're really getting through this at the moment is if you are giving yourselves a progression smoke.
Interstellar?
Perhaps, trying to get a Phoenix Flash or a Yori Flash popping out of that.
that's not a
Curveball
terrible
to
one.
start
Emperor,
off
thank you
with
for becoming a
Marco. He
member.
doesn't go too hard, you know, on the shot to reveal exactly what's happening. It's very
A new
passive
member,
at the
welcome.
moment from DRX. They did have Hyunmin rotate a little bit earlier, but they thought better of that at the moment. As Prx are really trying to draw out some of this utility, make it a little bit easier for them to either get into these sites or a bit easier for them if they do in a post-plant scenario. This is some good map.
The thing with Interstellar, I would say, is
Worked
did
at the moment for
Interstellar
Prx.
stick the
I'd
landing?
like to
Did
say
it not
because
get? I
they
mean,
threw
they're about to
rotations
run into a
in the
massive
face.
stack
Imagine if
here.
they went
This game
beast
actually might be
or
on.
if it
Hold
was
on.
Cedar Marco.
Favorx might throw this.
That's DRX
To one of the worst comps I've ever seen.
Off the swings, kill from Envy, but still.
Not
two
Envy's
towers
first kill,
for
I
me.
bet.
Now you've
I've
got
barely
the
seen.
off-angle
I mean, the
held
two
by
towers,
Ring.
again,
Unfortunately,
Nick
no
would
more ults
disagree.
For him now, something going on, a bit of a tear. Devi TP.
Oh, no!
He just sprays down though. It's down to the 1v1.
Oh, but it's 10
Well, you
seconds.
know
You
he
gotta
has
run
to
and grab
plant
that
A as
spike. You don't
well.
know exactly where your opponent is coming through as Devi. You have to go and stick the plan or look for a challenge against Marco right now. And he is trying to dance with the devil around this side, but Marco with the
Wow,
operator
well
is going to
played.
deny.
Oh
And
no,
DRX again
Paper
keeping
X,
this
it's
a bit
all
of a
falling
flawless run
apart.
on the defensive side now.
Bruh.
Unbelievable. I mean,
And
that's the way
someone
PRX
else
plays
also
sometimes.
became a
It all
member,
comes
but
down to
then
the
their
fights, but
message
down to
got
that 1v1,
retracted.
Marco
You
has all the
just
position in the
end
world
the
to play.
game,
There's
man.
so much going through your mind at that moment in
What
time.
the hell was this?
Where is Marco coming from?
What just
Can I
happened?
get this spike planted? I've got an operator in play as well. It's just so hard to make the right decision in those moments in time as Devi, when pressure is really built and it crumbles for him. Last time out for Pay.
Is Imi getting some kills? He got a kill in that round, and I think it was the first time I noticed he got a kill. He apparently is 7-14, but... And board toolbox with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Biggest crisis of the 21st century. I mean... I know some of you are quite young, but I'm sure all of you probably remember. You remember, like, the fucking global pandemic? See, it's so funny you say 9/11, but I would say 9/11 is not even second. It surely is between COVID and the fucking financial crash. Like, in terms of the world, it's definitely not 9/11. I mean, 9/11 did impact a lot, don't get me wrong, but in terms of the world, surely the financial crash and COVID are much bigger.
Force a whiles away, but if you can try and draw out this Armageddon from freeing and make it a wasted opportunity that DRX try to invest in, could be pretty good.
Now from Prx just to try to flood all the way in. Hermes able to
Oh,
hold it
oh.
off. Hot hands coming through just a bit, but still you got the smokes, you got Hyunmin as a secondary
COVID is
player now
recency
coming through.
bias.
He's able to find another head.
You get across the op line, you know, re-smoke it off as well. Mind you, Hermes gonna need some burn cream at the moment, so he didn't overplay his hand in the garage. You got a player advantage for DRX at the moment.
Chestnut leaving crew.
As Prx are looking to just flash out, overlooking Hermes.
Or you can't die. Or
Anti-flash
he doesn't
position,
die.
and it comes up huge for him. Triple kill,
Yeah.
and the entire round is done.
He really plants his feet in
11-10.
that position, doesn't he? Now it's 1 versus
They have
3 that Defy
4 massive ults
needs
this
to
next
try
round.
and
You have to win
isolate
this
them.
next
My
one.
mother got
These
mad at me for
fights.
making 9/11
This
jokes.
scenario
Would
for
you agree
DRX,
it is
just don't
insensitive?
give him a 1
It's been
versus
over
1.
20
Don't
years
give him
now.
a way to individually get
Oh,
back
you
into
can.
this
I mean,
round,
if
and
you
they
can
don't.
post
They hold
something
it
on our
together.
history memes,
As
then
Hermes
it's
finds
fine.
the
I think.
4K, DRX hit double digits. There's no timeouts available, remember.
I would
It's
argue that
all onto
tangerine
the players
emoji
right
to be
now
up there along with
to figure
COVID.
things out for the rest of the map.
Yeah.
until overtime.
But the thing, like, it's difficult to know because we haven't
DRX
seen the
players,
end of that
the last
yet.
2 of them, are close to their ults as well. Hermes
So
can
it might-
come
it
up
might
with
get
newer
worse.
threats in
That's the
upcoming
thing.
rounds. We started this second half 8
It probably
to 4.
will.
Yeah, 8 to
This is
4.
crazy.
8 to 4 with Prx getting the pistol in the second. It was 10 to 4, remember.
We're now 11-10.
Big ult
Okay, here we go.
rounds, try to
Right, you're
maximize
ulting
your
C and
potential
there's
getting
no
that
one
point
there.
for
You're
Prx.
doing a
On
C
equalizing
split.
For DRX, sending in all this utility, all this ult
There's
in
no one
towards the
there. It's
C
gonna be
side.
a
You start
full
scaling it,
retake
but are
with
you just
Waylay
trying to
ult,
force a plan? Are you
Teo
happy to
ult.
play 5 versus 5? Hyunmin has
Still
the
got
convergent
Fade
pass,
ult here to
remember,
use.
for a retake here.
Yeah, you would think Prx should be anticipating that, hence something, sending the clone all the way through now. A couple of Prx players hiding in Garage as well.
And because it was so fast, you have
That
a lot
seemed
of
a
this
little
utility
bit
that you are
early.
dropping into
Oh,
this
they
versus DRX
they
now. Look at
fucking
it all.
got them.
Do they have the
That's a
initiative to
fucking
follow through on it?
terrible.
A
I mean,
look at
again, imagine if you had any
Prx
recon
reinserting themselves
abilities.
back in deep corners.
Might help you.
Hyunmin,
Hit some of this
hopefully first point
util.
of contact,
Okay, you
will
jump in,
refract back.
you
That
jump back
should be
out,
enough
no one's there to play off it,
information,
you
but
just
then
have to
the
hold
barrage
this
push
choke
goes
point and you
through.
die.
The smoke gets
I
set
mean,
up as well,
the
and
fact that this
instantly
game is
already
close, I
so
think, is a bit
many
worrying
DRX
for
players
Prx, because
removed
this comp
from the
is
board.
fucking ass.
Prx
It
still
probably
surrounding
will,
the smokes,
and that's why
surrounding
I am
the sights.
saying
All the
tangerine
exchanges
emoji
going in
is up
their
there.
favor with Envy crouching down onto the Classic to bring Prx up to 12.
You're really funneled in towards a spawn-sided retake there for DRX as well. You can't get back in towards the garage with the late alert coming up. Good for Devi. Makes it very difficult
mean,
for that retake. Very
your
one-dimensional
Waylay goes
going
in,
through, and you
jumps
just got
back
that
out,
good
and then
second
you're all just
line
fucking
between
funneling
the
through this
two
tiny
teams.
choke
Yeah,
point
around
together.
the smoke, trying to
Final of
navigate it.
Masters
Flashes
London,
coming
which
out
is
five
finally
time as well.
decided by Nats versus Shrimp
Yeah,
Jacking
just makes
match, and
it
the one who cooks the
very
longest
spicy
wins Masters London.
in that scenario, and now you've got that final map point for Prx that they've managed to get 5 opportunities to get into this position. And DRX, I mean, they can push this into overtime, right? We've seen a lot of good calls on this defensive side so far. A lot of advantages played nicely. This time, though, that's not an advantage
That's
at
such a
all.
good voice line to get at that moment. Idiot.
And
then the body spam.
Suddenly slowing down the pace. You just don't really expect it. But thanks to the flash, thanks to Hermes peeking, just might be.
Okay, it gives them good info as well.
But
But
Why
like
was I put in the
amazing
side
cypher ult
road
there.
with the comment guy gets to walk free? Much wrong with this world.
Gets set up by Bane, a gap around his own cage at the moment.
Wait,
Bane
Titan,
somehow
the
finds
aftershock?
Forsaken, but the trades start to come on out as
Hey,
well.
3v3,
And you are
Hermes
so
has to
bothered
go
by what you're
crazy
seeing
here.
right now.
Or
Oh,
Hyunmin has to
doesn't
go
matter
crazy.
If Hyunmin's gonna come out with
He
some
flashed
shots like
himself
that,
as well.
now it's Jing in 1 versus 2, and he's gonna get off put by Hyunmin. We go the
Oh,
distance
Paper
on this map
Rex.
of
I mean, that
Haven.
cypher ult is fucking giga massive.
broken
A
the
giga
upcoming
massive
rounds.
cypher ult. Yeah,
Not
that
doing too
I mean,
well,
that
but
comment does
all the
deserve a
ways
10
that
minute at
DRX
least.
managed to react
Again,
in
I would do
kind.
30,
It's another
but
scenario as well here, Quack, that Prx find an advantage.
he did give bits.
They find the first kill, but it's some good decision-making,
for
instant
sake.
reactions from DRX. They are recognizing right now they cannot play a proper retake in towards this site if plants go down. They cannot play big number battles.
Now
at
the
the
C
moment.
site has
They
been
need to get
empty
some of these
twice if you're
advantages
Paper Rex.
a bit earlier. Try and catch Prx in transitions.
I mean, they're one off Phoenix ult, so you
So
should
last
know
round
that
of
they're gonna
regulation
farm
right
this. The
now,
fact that DRX
Jing
aren't
given
here again,
priority on weaponry with this run it back.
it's not great.
Aggression smoke to the Sea of Long. This is what I highlighted a little bit earlier, right? You can plow this one down. You can layer yourself throughout the map. You can wait for the util to
And
refresh.
it's just gonna be
you
a
can
full C
dump
hit.
all of your util in. You can even have Forsaken ult to the back of the C site here as well. This is a set exec.
DRX though, already rotating all across. TP's been cancelled. Hermes tries to tuck into the corner.
Didn't
Still
check him.
unchecked. Hyunmin able to take down the run it back. Paper
But,
Rex
I mean,
have been sent
5v4.
back from whence they came.
And now you kind of
Oh, right,
question
GG.
in your
Should be
mind as
GG.
DRX, have they rotated back towards the other side of the map? We saw big numbers, but they've got an advantage. There's gaps around, and there's too many gaps around the map at the moment.
Now, the
for
fact that
DRX.
Chamber got a kill
Someone
should mean
snuck in
that you know there
anyway.
wasn't
A
really a lurk
sensational
here,
shot
so yeah,
from
Bane gets
Devi
himself
as
back
well.
on site, but he's going to need
Marco
at least 2 here, you would have thought.
gone.
Yeah, it's down to Hermes and Bane right now, especially Bane into this
GG.
spot, but unfortunately he goes down, that hits up
Well,
from
that might
Jing.
be the
A lot
fakest comeback of
initiative
all time.
been seized by Prx. The
Dude, it wasn't even a
spike planted
comeback.
soon
It was
enough.
just a fucking.
It's
It was a throw it forward.
2v5.
Yeah,
Literally
this
a
is
throw
gonna be
forward,
an
bro.
extremely difficult retake to come in for Hermes and for Hyunmin.
Unless.
No,
Smoked off
there's no
again.
chance.
It's just Hermes for the swing. He's able to take down the first point of contact, but then Prx starts
I
to
must go
suffocate
Oh, it
it
was
all
close.
around.
Just another
It's
thank you
It
to
was actually
TMD for
close.
keeping my spirits up in rough times.
Look at this. Look at
Two
this.
things
Nice.
to note, my points are 6.7k right now. And, chat, keep trolling this unk please.
What is this jersey that DRX are wearing?
Are you trying to confuse the PRX players into thinking they're one of them?
Yeah. Fucking, what's it
Maybe-
called? Mimikyu?
Yeah. Or Zoroark? Maybe it's what's it called? We got sponsored by Trace Esports for Nova Gaming.
Prx did win both pistols and a bonus, yes. But also, I know how this goes. I've done the stats long enough that this comp was never going to get a win. The Valorant gods would not allow this to be the case. That's a honestly though, it's not a great look for Prx that got that close, to be fair. They really struggled with some of these like faster flood retakes. Which with their comp, like you've got Omen, you've got a Fade Siege, you've got a Phoenix Molly. Like they should have better ways of dealing with some of the stuff that they lost to, really. But maybe that's just Prx. Something got 19 kills. Well, first thing I'm gonna do today is it's LOR weekly vault day. I need to see what I got. I'm now in gold. When I last played on stream, I was in bronze. I just got to bronze. I'm now in gold. I've been climbing. I haven't even played that many games. I've just basically won almost every game. I think I've lost like 2 games. I do definitely want to play Deadlock, though. I was watching Chober play yesterday. It's been a while since I played Deadlock. It looks very different to when I played it. But I can carry Sideshow to their spawn again, is what I'm hoping. Oh, no, it isn't open yet. Oh, it unlocks in 3 hours. Oh, maybe we'll do it during EMEA then instead. I guess it's on American time. Unlucky. Right, okay, then we'll do something else. Let's... I mean, someone said Time Guesser, so I'll play Time Guesser. Why not? Every day waiting. Okay, Finland? I think. Could be Estonia, I suppose, but I'm going to assume Finland. Where would this be? Probably somewhere in here. I mean, I've been to Helsinki. Do I remember this statue of Alexis Kivi? Not necessarily, though I honestly might have seen it. Right, when will this be? I mean, they've got the statue there, which makes me think that will be post-World War II. But it could be post. It could be. Oh. When was Finnish independence? 19. Don't know. 19. Let's go 50s. 1952. Wow, that's a crazy guess. It was 1951. Assigned demanding a 5-power peace pact to prevent a repeat of June 1941 when Finland joined Germany in attacking the USSR. Okay, Ukraine. I'm going to think that this is very modern. The problem with this is, would these kids be in Ukraine? They could be in West Ukraine, but would they be in Kiev still? You know what I mean? Like, would these children be in Kiev still? I could be pre-war, but my best bet is probably just going Kiev, but I mean, it could be any modern time, really, couldn't it? It could be at any point. So I'm just going to put it in 2022. It was 2025. Wow, they're at a frontline city. That's so sad. I did get rid of Njai, yeah, but what can you do? Sometimes a player scores a pen. I still don't think he's a good pick. My realization of why he wasn't a good pick was because Everton only ever score fucking 1 goal. I know they scored 2 against Fulham, but they basically score 1 goal a game. And you don't want a player on a team who scores 1 goal a game. Look at this guy fucking, he knows where the camera is. Where the fuck are we? Cyprus? That just looks like a name. What does it say at the top there? I can't read it. A Constantinides K. Orphanos. I mean, those sound somewhat Greek, I think. Skodui. E. Bro, in Cyprus, do they use the Greek alphabet? Things that I should know but don't. But then I've never been to Cyprus. Thing is, I don't really know how I'm meant to know where this is. I mean, it says am I just getting baited by the fact it says Cyper there? Skodui? I don't know what language that would be, to be honest. M. I mean... I mean, the buildings, like, you know, are very wide. I mean, it looks like it could be Greece or Cyprus. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to Cyprus, so I don't actually know what it looks like. But I assume it looks like somewhat like Greece. What are these? So this is flat. This actually could be a clue to what time period it is. That looks like the fucking German Empire flag. It could not be, though, because it's in black and white. So who knows? But it looks like black, white, red, doesn't it? Is that a Poland flag? That's a Greece flag for sure. Maybe it kind of looks like the Czech flag, but what was the Czechoslovakia flag the same? I actually don't even know what the Czechoslovakia flag was. I know what the Yugoslavia flag was, but not as up to date on the Czechoslovakia flag. I've got no fucking clue. I'm just gonna put it in Cyprus. And I'm gonna put it in 19... I mean, this could be pretty early, to be honest, with the women's hats here. The blur on the camera. I'm gonna say this is like the fucking... They look like they're dressed like Indiana Jones. It was in Croatia. Oh, sorry, it was in Slovenia. Tough one. Up two about to start. So it is. Get back to it, I guess. Do it at halftime.
They have opted to start on the attack, and I guess I was right with the mid-aggressions.
Oh, but instantly
Okay, they put Hermes on KO.
Top mid down through the screen.
Yeah, dodging the 0 point over towards B main as well, as they are just going to scale up towards B, but immediately, rather, DRX going to re-clear over towards mid and be happy to stay there. Now, for freeing, you don't necessarily want to be staying here individually, so you will retreat a little bit, try and give yourself some better angles and allow this plant to go down. You have the player advantage as Forsaken gone.
Wow. Just continue to peel off the flash dodge. He's still
Okay, nicely played by
planted.
That's still such a big advantage for DRX to work with in this retake.
No, you've got a 4v3, but you have taken full heaven control.
At the moment, but you're kind of standing pretty around the site for Prx at the moment, expecting more to come out through from spawn.
Just a bit.
Played by Bane, that's really well played.
A lot of the chokes for it now, but still.
The fucking delay there and living and getting a bit of chip damage off.
And he walks away with
It's
3
crazy.
in this round.
Crazy good.
Yeah, certainly very important for TRS that they dispatch of Forsaken first and foremost as well. It makes the
Okay,
gathering of
nice
the B side
retake by
a little bit
TRX.
more wonky.
Not a bad
So
round by either
Wolverine,
side.
recognizing that he can just fall on back and try to play numbers with the team, happy to switch immediately into a retake for DRX.
Pay the man?
This is going to be a very big
Pay
difference of
them
a
what?
defensive side that Prx go into as opposed to what they had to do against Global, right? Yudotan on that veto to try and remove a lot of that abilities, and the Sage stalling as well are things that you're not going to be seeing present here. There will expectedly be a bit more gun battles that DRX are going to come through, but also a little bit more
Wait,
coordination
Rizzing Man
on this
Skibbity
utility coupled
cultist.
together as opposed
Are
to
you not
individuals
Rizzing Man
that
Skibbity?
see
Is there a
confidence
Rizzing Man
trying to come out with
Skibbity
the
and then
defensive
you're a
side?
cultist of
That's
Rizzing Man
where
Skibbity?
Prx does need to watch out for as well. I mean, some of the gunfights, you start to lose heads, lose members.
You can try and bait things
Did
out
I see that
with the
Japan
0
has a new
points
Prime
as
Minister
well.
that
If you
side
have,
Margaret
for example,
Thatcher
rifle
as
rounds
a
where
role
three get
model?
pinged, you can kind of
Well,
prod
good
it a
luck
little
to them.
bit over on the other side of the map. You can try and toy with the information that you're
Good luck, Japan.
and try to, you know, make it more misinformation than not.
Soon your
Kinda interesting to
trains
see how
will
Prx
never
want
run
to
on
try to
time.
tackle Hermes on this KO and what information they have. If you're trying to bully your way into this A site right now, though, however, Hyunmin is going to be here with freeing.
So that's still the objective for now on the side of Prx at least. Try to break in, try to get the spike down, get as many kills as possible. We'll start things off with Divine, but still Bane alongside freeing. Into the corners, you still have automatic weapons. Free goes
Danger.
down though, it's Bane with the kills.
And they are
Give
going to
me-
not force the plans immediately. They're going to go for a fight over towards
Oh,
spawn,
okay.
and Hermes is just going to sit them all down.
They want a supermarket? Doesn't
Get
Japan
close
basically
towards
only have
that
one party though?
command right now, one away. Getting that in towards the bonus round could be
Doesn't the same
really
party
nice,
always
'cause
win?
That is, you know, quite an expensive ultimate as well on 8 points. Having a great start individually on this map at the moment. Bane with some great shots as well here. Just seeing Prx be very narrow focused towards the elbow.
See Prx trying to outline around Hermes. That was so... if they had gotten that kill. But
Yeah,
otherwise...
I mean, if they got it immediately, they could have had advantage, and it would have been a different ball game, right? But unfortunately, the ball was always in DRX's half court there. And Hermes does get the slam dunk. Now it is going to be the rifle round present for Prx. And all 5 members are going to be grouped outside of a lobby, freeing to just play spot at the moment.
Does have the screen to work with as well.
0 point immediately used from Hermes as well, so no information. A re-clear in mid from the Prowler. Start to get a bit of an idea that you want to get some further information of for DRX on this comp, however. So start to rotate over towards B. This is an expected play
I mean,
for
they
DRX.
think they're going to B for some
Prx
reason.
are going to end over at that Bravo location, and that's not exactly what's happening.
But there
Yeah,
should be a
but
pretty favourable map
this
for
is some
Prx here.
information for the side of DRX to work
Should
around.
be
So
around
all the
over, really.
rotations kind of called across except
As long
for
as Prx don't
Mako.
troll or
Might be a
Hillman
little
goes
bit
crazy, they
worrisome.
should be
Prx
fine here.
not going to slow down anytime soon, but still, the fragment!
Die
It
to a
catches
fragment.
Jing square in the face. Hillman and Hermes still
Something
holding
about
down the
Prx
angles as
trolling.
well. And
How
Hermes
have
is
you not got that kill?
unstoppable. It's just something left in the round. Can't retrieve the spike. As soon as you peek out,
Why are we
you're
all
going
going down
for a
elbow? Like,
fight.
why are you
Mako
all
could
going
be
down
right
elbow? I
behind
mean,
you
even
as
though you
well,
did get
so
that kill, I guess it makes
feels
some sense,
completely
but...
buried
30 seconds
up
left.
around elbow right now.
Yeah, something's just barren wasteland right
Or
now.
maybe they didn't.
Nothing
They
that
had
can be
someone
done.
dying.
Hyunmin's just going to remove him very
But they
swiftly.
did get all the
my
way
own
in here,
mind,
but just died without getting a kill.
Hermes
How has this
picking
happened?
up the fragment kill because the shots are looking woeful from Prx in amongst that one. Great timing on the C's from Bane.
I mean,
mind you,
he's
as well.
9-0
Good
Hermes here.
coordination, tandem
But
plays
once
from
you
the
get this
utility
kill,
coming
like,
out from
you're
the
such a good
initiators,
spot.
absolutely do love that. For
Was that
DRX.
C's Molly? I think it was.
Not even using the null
That's
command, having
tough.
that available where you need.
And then the
certainly
scaling for
hindering
Prx
defense
is
of
not
Prx
very good,
going
it must
for
be
these
said. Josh McGill, thanks for the 80
barrel roll
months.
affairs into these sites.
As a PRX hate
It's
watcher,
kinda
that
the
round
best
was
start that you want
beautiful.
for DRX on this map.
You've got something TPing back as other people are taking fights. Like, it's not
But on to this round, a
not
Hans
great.
down middle.
You know,
Prx
Jing's on his own,
going around
Indy's
with
on
it.
his own. Both die. Snap.
DRX continuing to try to retrieve more information with refract spent already.
Yeah, good exchange, a firm handshake, and using them
Oh,
on
didn't
each
see him.
side. But still trying to have a bit of presence over towards mid at the moment while freeing in a bit of an off angle over
It feels so
towards
weird
A.
that this will just be
It's
like,
just
if
gonna lock
if
it down
Prx
for
win
now
this
on the
map, it's just
Viper.
like, oh,
Not
stream
too
over,
pressured at
guys.
the moment, knowing
We
that
watched
the
2
pistols,
maps.
Prx do
And then we'll
have
do it again later
possession,
today.
And just playing
It
extremity
feels so
control
odd.
at
It's
the
so
moment
odd to have
is the
one
name of
best
the
of 3.
game.
I don't know if I've ever
Comes down
watched
to
a
me, I
day
think
of
the
Valorant
timing
that's
in mid
just one best of 3.
that Hermes has to be very careful of if that was tried to be exploited by Prx, which is not anymore. They tend to A.
Still though,
Oh.
positions have been revealed, a little bit telling. Hermes will begin to make his
Oh,
move.
no.
I talk about the pistols knowing that's what's here. You forget
Oh,
that
they all-
sometimes they can be potent.
Yeah, especially when they're in the hands of Prx. Suddenly picking up
30
the
seconds
pace
left.
into sight.
Oh, they just didn't
Still
clear him.
though, back and through around the toxic screen. Hyunmin
And they
able to
do
shut
kill
down
Jing
to
there.
5. Hermes has arrived backside
Has to
as
get a
well.
kill.
Hyunmin still alive, makes things a little bit more difficult
Didn't
for
get any
Prx.
kill.
Something hops on over and he'll
Now
get
you
the
have
spike
Waylay.
down.
I mean, you
10
don't for a while.
seconds.
It's the KO.
Timer
but-
gets reset.
Null command in as well. You got to wait for this one to expire. Perhaps no utility for Prx to drop into it. And it's not even really go time for DRX, though they off-put them. Some good utility stalling at the moment to try and isolate.
That's something with the
these
way that
fights.
was. So why
Hermes
is something not playing for his
Marco.
ult here?
come up with a clutch in a round that should be theirs.
Oh,
Smoke
no.
A little bit weird, but still enough for them. His stays tucked inside of. They knew where Jing was thanks to Fragment from before as well. And now Forsaken trying to spray into the smoke. Unfortunately, the swing out from
Brother,
Hermes
brother!
gives DRX a
Dude.
4-0
Play to your win
start.
cons. Why is
Heck,
something
well,
taking a
Prx
fight when he's got
would've been
Waylay
feeling
up?
like they
I
could get
don't
that
know.
round. They had a
I
3
don't
versus
know.
Hermes is
2.
10-0.
Just the right time to drop that util
We
as
give him a
DRX
smoke to
try and
defuse it.
maximize chances to pick up a bit of a sloppy start in this round as well. Some sharp shots to come through from the pistols.
We're not
Spike
clear
denied
in
as well.
sight.
You're
I mean,
thinking,
oh
alright,
my god, there's
this
so
could be
many
good.
mistakes here.
but it falters a little bit. And Forsaken cannot deny the defuse from coming through in the end. Flawless start so far for DRX.
Yeah, that's a
Timeout now, Invest.
timeout. That's a timeout. I mean, you had the round. I mean, if they clear the site for, if Jing clears the site with Phoenix ult, they win the round. If something just backs up and plays for Waylay ult, they win the round. Oh dear. Ah, dearie me. Well, not a great start for Paper X. I mean, give me 3 maps, to be honest. Otherwise, I'll be bored. Also, by the way, EMEA is starting an hour later.
A step at a time, clearing with information,
Than they normally do.
game.
Or at least on VLR, that's what it says.
Being too risky individually, I think right now is quite crucial for DRX.
Saken is up there pretty early.
Yeah, this is risky by himself, getting caught in transition to utility. Forsaken, a nice frag to open up the affairs for Paper X in this round.
Good timing. Has he heard them go back? I think they've just completely re-cleared mid there. Oh, but they do come back. That's a big kill from Jing. Had one guy died there and he doesn't trade it.
He wants to go into the corner.
Yeah, it's a little bit slack for DRX in this
Do
round.
they check?
Yeah, every fight so far has been individual from them.
They're thinking about ulting.
Freeing though.
They're not thinking about it.
They're not going to clear it.
Pants down. They are clearing
They're not
it,
clearing
but
it.
at the wrong time. The trade at least is there.
Don't worry. Device got you. The others were not thinking about it at all.
Armies has been on a heater, so perhaps, but still 2v3.
Lucky you got one
Spike
guy
gets
who
planted
knows
for
what he's
the
doing there.
side. But Forsaken just holds the angle.
they're back.
Instant taps.
All right.
Yeah, that one is a great round. The Paper X.
Yeah,
sorely
later
needed to
is
start
also
things
one
off on the
EMEA
attack.
game.
Again, you can
Then,
look towards this
so
one,
today
right?
is like
GE
the
is
chillest
the
little
sort of
Valorant day of
Paper X
all
on this map
time.
Right now of Corrode.
And then
Tonight,
tomorrow
3 against that comp. Understandable.
we go
I thought
crazy.
Paper X were really
Tomorrow,
going to fall over
we
flat on
wake
their
up
own
an hour
defenses
earlier,
when you
so it's at
consider the
7
sort of
AM my
double
time.
duelist variety of something and Jing. But
And that's
I
a
was
best
very
of 3
against that 100 Thieves comp
into
that
a best
they were
of
playing
5.
it very smart, very
Then the same in
disciplined,
EMEA,
holding choke
best of
points
3
and not
into best
overpeaking.
of 5.
So I kind of am expecting
Then the
that from
same in
defense to Paper
Americas.
X as well. But it really
Yes,
is
I
for me
will-
the attacking side for them. with
I
this
will
double
try my
duelist
best to
deployment.
watch all the
How
games.
much
The
are you
problem
getting away
is
with here? How much space
is
are you finding?
if
This is a good showing for it. Something already
If
in
America's,
towards the lane.
I will obviously
Gonna
watch
draw
all of
a
the
lot
best of
pressure for
5s.
DRX.
The one problem I might
start to
have
re-clear
is if
quite
Americas goes
convincingly.
super late on Friday,
So far,
I
so
might not
good.
be able to watch the first game
Yeah, keeping a manageable distance as
on
well.
Saturday,
DRX
which is a Pacific
this time
best of
having
3.
player to support Bane, but Mako pushing all the way throughout.
But I will watch a best of
Cover
5.
him,
Oh my
man.
god.
Trade comes in. The Odin is
You're
set up. The convergent path set through to try
Why are
to
we
break
even
open the
scanning?
site.
How is
But you
it
missed the
working?
TP that's gone in towards the tower for Forsaken at the moment. It doesn't even really
I'm
need to come
gonna
in
genuinely
and
just-
activate. It's good waylay ult to come in from
Go play on
something
monkey
as
bars or
well.
something. It's the
Just
same
Just
fucking
nail the
situation.
Don't
coffin
think
at
about
the end as Paper X absolutely crunch on that B side at the end.
Should
Marco
try and nap through the Americas best of 3, to be
honest
honest.
efforts to try and find advantage.
I
It's
just-
not
I
gonna
just
come into
don't
play.
nap, though.
Something
That's not
that
how
got
it
a smash
works.
of Hyunmin, and that is Paper X finding their second round now.
No, I'll just have to
Do you
not
still
sleep.
feel okay in DRX's camp?
What is it
knowing
on
that
the
your
final
economy,
day? On the Sunday,
to be
is it
questioned.
early as well?
especially if you lose this round?
So, like,
Maybe not, right? You really need to.
this game I might
things off
miss,
a little bit,
right? Like,
figure
if
out
this
how
goes
Paper X
full
wants
best
to
of
really
5,
approach the map, because right
I
now
might
they're
miss this.
working
Luckily,
against
Americans have been
how
kind. I
DRX
mean, I might
wants
miss
to
some of the Americas game anyway, because we'll be watching this. Right, if this goes long,
Bane, Odin Abuser, not going to be present
And I
in
might
this
just
round
miss
anymore.
anyway.
Instead, Envy's going to be
so,
trying to lap that one up.
yeah, we'll
Something
see.
not able to get away with the same space that he found almost free of charge last round in a
You
very
can't miss
all
TBD
in affair
versus
towards mid for the
TBD.
get-go
You're so right.
for DRX.
But yeah, long story short,
for
I might
freeing a
miss
beat.
like a best of 3,
The
but
rest
I'll
of the
watch
four
all the best
members
of
in
5.
amongst mid and A link. So the gaps around the map at the moment for Paper X, they can have a straight shot in towards the A site. They're able to figure this one out. One away from their own Viper's pit for Devi as well.
Why have we Viper Spit B and we're
Quite
playing
good
full offsite
in a post-plant
retake A?
scenario?
Oh!
Look at DRX.
It's very proactive space gathering and information for them. This is
Well,
going
at
to be
least
a
they're going on a
super
flank,
early
but-
flank at the moment that Paper X need to be aware of. I wouldn't even mind Paper X kind of flipping the A site at the moment and taking more space over towards spawn because they don't see anything through Link. You have to assume that there's going to
just
be a
don't
mass
like
flank
playing
potential
like,
here.
you've got
And
a
they don't
waylay
go for
ult,
any
but
further control. They're going to reroute back to watch the flank for just Forsaken.
Oh, and that
Unless
just
you're
might
way
be enough
low.
as well. Pop flash through from Hermes, but it's not quite enough.
just
Mako
lost.
has to be
Now
the
I
one
know
to
what
take
you
him
do.
down. Then comes the
Flash
Odin,
dodge is nasty.
continuing to
Retaking with a
hold
judge.
the angle.
why are you doing
Mako,
this call in this
I
round,
should
man?
say, actually,
It doesn't
waiting
make
for
any
slight
sense.
timing to peek on through, manages to take down Devi. That's now a weapon retrievable. Still though,
He
the
snake lights this
spike
corner.
continues
Oh.
to tick, and Freeing continues to peak.
Oh!
He finds another triple kill in the round, and it's all down to Envy to try to hold it off. The snake bite. Is it enough time? I should think
Ooh,
so.
it's
actually
so
got
good.
it.
Freeing to stick the defuse down to the very end. DRX up to 5.
Wow.
0-0.
Random human user.
What a trade to come on through.
Thanks for the
and
gifts.
what a
Gift
ferocious
sub.
play from Freeing, honestly.
Also, Josh
Plays
McGill.
the right
Thanks for the
timing with
18
the
months, if I
classic
didn't
for the
say your
bait
name.
in towards the link play, the judge and the gun upgrade, catching Jing
Thank you, random
on a
human
timing looking
user.
the wrong way. It looks like
Very,
from our
very nice.
third-person POV on that one that he had a sensational flick.
Whew.
That's a great adjustment on towards something. And then the trade at the end, that is a great round to bring some stability for DRX now in this map. It's not even the greatest
Crazy round from
amounts, though,
Free.
as
I mean,
This
I
does have a
fucking
sting
hate
up.
the round from DRX. I think it's dog shit, but
Wait up, flashing. Go, go. Flashing now. Let's go. Okay, let's go red boy. Yeah, color free guys.
Oh, Devi falling in mid by his lonesome self, trying to find the timing of the lurk. That's not going to come out. Good 0 point and
Divide with the
the
fucking
Nightfall going to
depressed
stall the
ranked
proceedings of
comms.
Paper X at the moment. So you have lost
In
a lot
middle.
of space around this map. You have lost the timing that you're trying to play ramp in towards the A
Playing for this
site.
flank quite a lot.
The wind has been taken out of your sails, and you need to look to a different direction right now. Forsaken, if you can dispatch of Bane, it's a good avenue at least to equalize 4v4. Oh, but he walks the wrong timing, the wrong way.
Yeah, thinking that he might have been closer towards spawn. At least Envy will be here to pick up pieces, but still 3v4. Not to mention Hyunmin with potential convergent paths.
Yeah, you just switch to a retake here if you
Yeah,
need
I
some
mean, they do
DRX
have a
as well,
chance
right?
this round still.
You mentioned that ult. You can be quite happy to wait for the rest of your team as long as you don't overcommit to a mass fight here.
I
'Cause
think it's
you are the
B.
only soldier at this A site. It is a 1 versus 3. The Paper X start to make some noise known. Now the plant to go down for Envy. That it's just going to be an early scenario for
Wow, he's
Hyunmin.
praying that they just
That's
get
essentially
off
not going
and
to
they
be a
don't.
capitalized upon ultimate for
Nice
DRX here.
ult for nothing.
Does draw some utility from Paper Rex.
Literally.
Maybe some crucial ones,
Thinking
especially
the
with
same thing.
Saturate gone. Now Paper Rex feels the need to continue
He's just
to
standing there menacingly.
pressure against DRX, prevent them from getting into position out towards the back of sight. Still though, their shots through the
Stare at
blaze
the
wall
firewall.
catches Envy.
Oh, no way.
And now Jin
Oh,
goes
that's
down. It's just
He's
something
expecting a
left.
KO
Unfortunately,
flash or
the shots
something?
not quite
That's the
connecting
stuff.
just yet. He needs to back up, needs to find safe space. Still managing to find the headshots at the end, a double at the end of it
Doesn't
all.
matter.
A
From
really
From our
close
perspective
gonna
there
slow
on the
it
up in
camera,
round number
he's already
8.
standing
This
up
is the
before he's even
duelist
won
that we were
the
waiting
second
for
fight.
something to be present in 2026. Where was 2025? Something
Goodbye,
from Paper
Rizzy
X.
Man, Skibbity cultist.
Coming out with the goods in that round for the 1 versus 3.
It's 6
After the
a.m.
team
Where the
loses
fuck are
initial
you living
space,
where it's 6
initial
a.m.?
game plan action. You can see the
Where the fuck are you?
The thought
Are you in
process from Jing
Greenland?
at the end there as well to try and play anti-flash, right? If there was
Chile?
an underlog to come in from
It's not
Hermes,
6 a.m. in
give
Chile.
respect where respect
Is
is
it?
due on that one. Trying to play the brain
No
power
way.
in it. But really, it's the aim power that gets the job done.
I'm here, I'm just stretching.
You're only 3 hours behind in Chile.
Reset in this round.
Oh,
Just the
surely
Pistols to
not.
see what they're gonna be
Surely
able
it's
to
at least
provide,
4.
As it is a bit pacier from Paper X.
Save
now
Viper
into
balls
this
by so
ace.
much time for the attack.
Do you not
side.
have daylight savings or
Spike
something?
down, end the round as
Alright, they're
quickly
gonna use it as well at the very end.
Possibly, if not. But
South
still,
America's
so far,
further
so
east
good.
than a lot of people think. Yeah, but Chile is on the
And
fucking
next, I wouldn't mind
far
seeing
side of
Envy
it.
go for a bit of a fight, same as Jing. Get a bit closer towards your ultimates for the next round, where the guns will be back for DRX.
We're trying to watch for all the possible
There's
chokes.
no fucking
DRX
way. That's
possibly
crazy.
just hang for exits, or maybe get a couple of
Also,
kills
if they had
for himself
daylight
as
savings, it would
well,
be
and
the
they're
opposite
just
to
3
us.
points away from his ultimate.
What?
Trying to assert themselves through into the smokes. Jing will get the first.
'Cause they're upside
couple
down?
more, and now he's gotten his ultimate.
I mean, even that
Well,
equals still.
we have a great stack of ults for Paper X coming in towards round number 10 right now. Not really present there for DRX, but you start to need
Santiago
to see the
is
cover on this
east
defensive
of
now.
New York
This is what you guys are
City.
waiting
Is
up
it
for in
really?
Pacific.
It's gonna be a
The
timeout
Titan
going
teams
into
playing like
the
this?
next
I mean,
round.
I'm
I
aware of
assume
the
it's on
South
the
America is
defensive
further
side
east
as
than
well.
you think, but I wouldn't have thought that Chile is further east than I think.
A lot of importance
I
to
mean,
see
you
how
are right,
Paper
Santiago
X
is
gonna be
further
able to
east
go
than
on this
New York.
attacking side as well for me for DRX. What
But
the
then it still should be
defensive side
-4.
with their new
Wait, but America's -5. How is it -3? Like, New York to London is -5. So how is London to Chile -3? Like, yeah, it's slightly east of New York, but it's not like fucking miles away. You know, it's not like fucking... Like, I can get it. If you're in Sao Paulo, I get how you might be -3. How is Santiago also -3? Is Sao Paulo -3? I've actually been stunned by this. Well, unlucky. Page not found.
You know,
They have daylight
for the
saving, so it's
duties there
1 extra hour off.
because they needed some bold calls. So
Wow.
it'd be interesting to see, you know, at times what the versatility will look
Crazy.
like for Envy specifically with this
Genuinely
squad, 'cause it is
crazy.
a much different role for him on this team compared to Team Secret previously.
Otherwise, we'll go back into a buy from DRX, trying to hang all the way back as Mako, allowing Prx
Full
to
B hit.
come in and set
Viper's
up.
pit round, probably.
They're changing
Should
the
be.
pathing on something as well with this Waylay to get on in. They do so convincingly for the 5 versus 5. The ultimate's invested in a deeper pit now
Deep
as
ult.
well. That is just going to off-put
Deep
you.
ult,
Or is
but
this
now they're
Mako
already in heaven. I don't
catching
like this ult
Forsaken
because they can
Lacken?
just sneak through to heaven. I mean, you do have your ult
All
there,
the way
but...
through to the other side of
Like,
stairs,
holy
unexpected, but it's just gonna be
fucking
Jing
Phoenix
quick to
montage.
respond.
And he's still got another curveball to throw in as well if he needs.
Imagine hitting that in your
though.
ranked game. You'd be popping the fuck off.
Space up towards heaven, being taken by a couple of DRX players. Couple of kills going
Round
through.
over. Paperx, nice
still
comeback
trying
here.
to be extremely
I mean, he's
cautious.
trapped.
The
He's
Vine
actually
will
just
shut
trapped.
down just a bit more with the Shorty than the Phantom to try to tie up the score.
Yeah, Devi is a shark in the waters in that moment. You cannot get into the pit, but also you just don't feel like you've got an exit strategy as DRX there. You can't retreat back to your own spawn. You can't drop into the site. There's just no way that you're getting back into that round, unfortunately, with a great smack in the come out from Jing. Some good
Right, here's
patience in
the good
post
one.
lane as well for Prx. They tied
For
things
some
up
reason,
now,
Spain
5
isn't with us. I
apiece.
never
We've
really
got a
got
little bit
this.
more depth from them on this attacker's side.
Portugal,
Is it
they
gonna
know
be
what they're
something
doing.
of a tight
Goats.
scoreline, or who will go 5-7?
I mean, Morocco as well. Why aren't you with us?
5 in advantage.
6,
One
That's
might
one -2.
think
-3.
no,
How are they
one
-3? This
might
is what I
think it's
mean. Look
gonna
at
be
this.
Prx as it's just the
So
pistols
they're
yet
normally
again for
-4,
DRX.
but it's daylight saving.
Remember, they started off with a 4-0. You'd think that that was a good start, a great start to be able
EU
to
is 1
really
time zone except Portugal.
rumble through this defensive side
Imagine
easily.
disrespecting the Irish like that.
Prx, and now getting switched online all the way into the site. Bane has to rely on his mechanics to try to find at least somewhat of an advantage, but he gets completely blinded into the site as well. We do have Hyunmin up around the corner though, but look at Jing.
Yeah.
How relentless is this?
I mean, it's 2 maps in a row that he can just play the Phoenix, right? Those shots don't look too good. Freeing will find Forsaken off wing as well, so he will pick up the pit. He would have picked up the pit regardless if he died at the end of the round. But picking up the kill, picking up the gun, it'll back you up a little bit better in towards the next round as well. Okay. Prx will find 6 here. Not a lot of
How the fuck
power
is
going
EU
for
in
the
one
hunt.
time zone?
Doesn't really matter if he tried to as well. They just removed the gun, which is not the worst, but they are in a different post.
Europe's quite
compared to
small.
where Freeing
But
is.
also,
So
that is
Prx,
kind of crazy. Wait, is
they
that
will take
fucking-
the lead
that's
now
not true,
on
is
this
it?
second map.
How
of
is that
Corrode.
true?
So
No,
moving
that's
to the
not true.
last round of the half.
Actual, I mean, Finnish Erasure. Fucking Baltics
Towards the
Erasure.
more key ultimates. I mean,
Greece
close to his
Erasure.
nightfall, close to his nightfall. Envy has his. Jing a couple of points away from running back as well.
Romania's in
Does
the
definitely
EU,
feel
no?
like the direction has shifted in this map, though, over towards Prx, finding an early advantages and kind of being too overbearing going in towards these sites as well, then being very passive and patient in these post plants. The mid
Yeah, I know
explorations
China
of
uses
DRX
one
and
time
these
zone.
extremity plays that they're doing as well are no longer feeling comfortable, you'd assume. So I kind of wish that DRX would do something a little bit more decisive as a barrier drop call. The pit over towards the B choke yet again. Okay. You just assume not too challenged. Yeah, I've got to send in a bunch of utility to try and find him. Nightfall and
Marcus pit
Blaze,
on
for
B.
example.
Not 100% committing to it.
I mean,
Look at
Prx,
this, the
they've kind
secondary
of
squad
woken up,
into
to be
our
honest.
Link and 2 players
What
from
was
DRX
this? This was
taken
like-
down. Forsaken still
4-1.
tucked in towards B side, really deep
Ryan
positions held.
7-5.
Hermes wants to go in for it,
DRX.
wants to take a bit more
They definitely
space
won
from
the
DRX,
bonus.
but it's difficult.
And the round
Despite
after.
the null command
They
being
were
popped,
4-0 up,
Bane
for
does
sure.
find one.
5-1.
Something
We
responds.
might end 7-5. This is a
even
crazy
further as
comeback
well.
from Paper X.
Got the smokes up, got more flashes, but a bit of a self-bind.
Don't know about that, but the TP up is nice.
That's how you do it, Vs.
And now
That
it's
is how you do
Mako's
it.
turn. 1v3, he's already taken down the first.
And that is pure
Huge
distraction.
paranoia sent into the
That
right
paranoia hit
angles,
all
right directions, but Jink just hops over with a shorty
I mean,
anyways.
dude,
It's a 7-5
what a comeback.
Imagine if KC could play like this.
That's a great round to dissect for Paper X as well, to be honest
You
with
might as
Even
well
though
say,
we're down 5-0.
imagine.
Down at the B main choke point. They said
Again,
Nightfall
if
and
my
the Blaze,
grandmother had
but it's
wheels.
all a ruse to get Forsaken to TP behind the opponents when they're deafened and pressured out of the pit. Freeing, stuck in that moment in time, has to be, you know, told by the team, essentially, has to be very situationally aware that that TP can come behind him and be pushed out of his pit. He gets crunched upon from multiple angles, and that's the entryway for Paper X to get into the B site, where again,
If DRX gets to 11, they. I mean, the problem now is they're playing attack side corrode. They won pistol, bonus, both ecos. And it was 5-1 and you lost 6 in a row. Honestly, I kind of think this game's over. I mean, Oh, time guesser, you're right. You're so right. Right, this, quickly. It looks quite American, I would say. Andrew Cash. Andrew Cash for Davenport. .ca. Cash for Toronto. Well, it wasn't American. It was, Do you know who Andrew Cash is?
No clue. Sounds familiar. Is he a country singer?
No, I'm on Time Guesser. He was running, I guess, for the mayor of Toronto.
I have no clue. I don't even know any mayors of Toronto. Like Rob Ford, maybe
10-2.
Doug Ford.
that was.
That's what kept them here. Hoping to repeat some of those successes for now. Very measured all throughout middle and then into A.
Yeah, on this attacking side as well, remember, it's the solo duelist in the Waylay with double E-Nit. So we're looking for a lot of ideas, a lot of prodding, a lot of toing and froing, some smart, level-headed decision-making.
Pretty
for
passive
them
from
right
Paper
now.
X.
Paper X, though, down to the minute mark, something begins to
They
make his
begin to
move.
push.
I'm going to see what Forsaken
Probably gonna
feels on the back
Well,
of
they
this
don't know if
A-side,
it's B or A, though. They have no
Top
idea.
screen going to permit a bit of a waltz in for
Smoke, yeah.
DRX.
They now know, but it's a little bit late.
So they
These
have
rotates
some
are going to
time
take
to
forever
actually
and a
get into
day.
sight.
Yeah, but remember, it is only Forsaken currently over towards
Full
the spawn side of
5v5
things, so
retake.
he is just going to fall back. Echo out a couple of shots as we move into the 5 versus 5 that we know Paper X loved over on Haven.
At least Forsaken has held on to the
Thing is, this
paranoia
is
as
not
well.
like a flood, though. This is like a full set
Possible
retake.
ways to get back into
Okay,
the
only
site.
Omen
Possible
suppress
ways
is quite good
DRX
for them.
to prevent
But
that
it
from coming
won't matter.
through. Swings from Hyunmin, but also a shot taken.
Omen
Eaten.
Flash comes in.
Still though, a tough little crossfire, especially with the
Yeah,
hunt
this
coming through.
not a great
Forsaken
round from Paper X.
trying to
Just
dig
too
himself
passive. They
deep,
essentially just guessed that it would
But
be.
completely
afraid that
surrounded
it was,
all
and it
across elbow. He sets up another smoke, but it's Hermes with the round ender onto the Sheriff. It's a nice little scoreline, 6 and 7.
I hate it. Put it in the bin. But for the
Into the bin where it
pistols
belongs.
in this one, DRX will be finding both. So
Have you ever
to keep
considered joining the
our way back
British
in towards this map,
SAS?
very needed in my mind. The timing on that 0 point as
When
well,
is this,
mind
do we
you, from
think?
Hermes. It actually kind
Not
of
wearing
upsets
masks, so
Paper
let's
X a
go
little bit because that
2023.
paranoia from
2024.
Forsaken would have been really good
2019,
earlier on in
fuck.
for the team to focus on elbow before getting on
And then
towards
this-
the side, right? So the fact that the timing on that removes it, it's actually quite superb for DRX. Now they'll move into the
3 blocks from terminal.
eco-fragging
Knob
rounds.
Hill.
Hyunmin giving the outlaw to go and hunt for them. They are playing for the 2 pistols as well, so they'll have a couple of better upgrades in the next round to really take the fight against Paper X if they hold on to all the other guns in this one as well. And make things very interesting come round number 15.
Really get to see them exercise that macro control. right up through middle, while Mako has a bit of presence out towards the back. Envy, though, holding the angle, down to half HP.
Oh, if he hit that shot,
quick shots,
they
quick
actually
reactions,
might have
Hyunmin
won
able
the
to
shot.
punch through.
And now
But
you're
as
gonna
it
get
is,
the plant
no
down.
chance.
Prx are going to be ready for a bit of a two-man flank. And that's all they're going to have as something gets felled.
Freeing on the flank watch. Has the Phantom as well, so this should be his. 0 point continues to clear out backside. DRX should have a pretty good idea.
Try and hold him in.
You always gotta be
Holy
careful about
boring.
picking into this as
I'm
well.
guessing on
Do you
time
think that
guessing.
Hyunmin might be on the other side of this one watching for the eco
Nope.
frags?
San
Be very
Francisco.
patient. Now you're going to be rewarded.
Oh
You're going to
my.
lock them in, contain them in this one, and find some extra damage as well.
He got 2 kills.
The Phantom to be picked up and the Outlaw as well instead of the Guardian. So there's going to be some weaponry for DRX to go and try and take a challenge
What
in
year
this
is
next
it?
round.
It
but
is
not as much as they perhaps were expecting
Yeah, 2
19.
pistols.
in that 4 versus 2 scenario.
Wait, this is a that JFK?
DRX, actually, despite losing players, it's minimal losses, but for Paper
Must
X,
be
at the
pre
same
JFK's
time, starting to
death.
Build up on some of these crucial ults.
See what the buy does look like as well, because with that Outlaw going into the next
How the
round, you gotta
fuck
be
are they
careful,
in
you gotta be
open
aware,
fucking?
Paper X with
How are
shield.
they in an open
Forsaken's
car?
susceptible.
How is this post JFK? How are you in an open car with the president after JFK got fucking shot? What are we doing?
Wow.
I can just see over in the coach comms as well.
It's okay, smoke it.
Just in this round, Alex getting a little bit frazzled. So I wonder what he's taken away from the beginning stages and the comms from this defensive call.
You know what? That
for Paper X.
genuinely, Nappy, thanks for the 3 months. That makes me think
This round is
it was an
Thanks to
inside job.
TRV,
JFK must have been an
Kiss
inside job.
Mary
Otherwise, why the fuck are they doing
Vladimir
that?
Lenin, George
Wanna get in
Osborne,
towards the elbow.
and Dick
A lot of
Cheney.
combos that you can do with this composition as well. But
Kiss, marry, kill.
macro game plan,
Lenin,
bigger picture for
Osborne,
DRX.
Cheney.
Who do you leave where? Are you trying to insert someone on this attacking side? Looks like we're leaving
Oh,
Hyunmin
man.
to his own. Well, sorry, Bane to his own devices over at the A side.
Because they
Maybe
shot
he-
JFK,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
aren't worried about
That's
what I was
Nixon
thinking,
getting
Trace
shot
Trooper.
because they didn't plan on it.
They've also baited out several bits of utility from Paper X's side. Forsaken
I would
Souls
say.
spent in towards A, especially with that Prowler from Bane.
See,
This fake that he's trying to sell is not being read by Paper X at the moment.
lot of
They are
people,
rotating right members to this B site, putting something in towards
romanticize
B. He doesn't
Lenin, I
have to
think,
move from this
but,
position. Sub 30 seconds to go.
like,
DRX
Lenin
going
was
to
not-
B.
Something's starting to
Not-
move,
not a-
though.
not
Moves his
great.
spot, takes down Bane, and then it comes down to the entry from
You know?
Hyunmin. Onto sight, he takes down 2. Davai off the top of heaven, trying to spot out even more
Like,
players. He
Lenin-
takes down the spike carrier.
Oh,
10 seconds.
fucking hell,
DRX,
DRX.
they've got to go. They've got to pick it up and plant it down just quick.
They
They
got
should
it.
have enough time. But it's also time for something.
Who
to try to
romanticizes
creep
Lenin?
through. Still has to saturate as well.
You know,
Worries
champagne
about the top
socialist
of
people.
heaven. Shoulder gets spotted by Hyunmin, who now picks up the hat trick. Mako to end it. DRX take the lead.
I think I think George Osborne probably did the least damage of the 3, so I think killing him would be a bit harsh. But he's also incredibly dull. I mean, at least Lennon is somewhat interesting. So do I have to kill Dick Cheney? Kiss Osborne, marry Lennon? Watch the game. Someone fucking paid me to fucking to answer their question. What do you want me to do? 8-7. That's an early timeout for Paper X. I mean, they have lost both pistols, both bonuses here. Could you fix Lenin? I mean, I'm gonna have to try, aren't I? I'm not talking about John Lennon. I'm talking about Vladimir Lenin.
For Paper X as it goes on. Onto an eco round for now, though.
Yep, and Hyunmin, I mean, he's still got this.
Then again, if I
outlaw
put, I mean, if it was John Lennon, I pick him to marry. He's gonna beat me.
position, but he already has.
That's
the-
not great either.
He already has the convergent pass. It's just kills at the end of the day. pad them
Okay,
stats.
both pistols, both bonuses.
That's
I mean, if they know what they're
rounds,
doing here, this should be
all the
pretty
big
free for
numbers.
DRX.
To try to send us to a map 3 in this elimination series between the two big RX teams. Spots out just a bit. Nothing too informing though.
Well, Walt's down mid for Paper X now. Just the pistols, got to take some cheesy angles, some cheeky fights. And DRX are just not going to give it to them at the moment.
Back in a flash.
Getting a bit closer towards some of these ults for DRX as well. If you can cycle them online for the next gun round or two, can certainly be a way that you can tick some boxes to try and close this map. Seeing nothing in mid though, Paper X. Gonna waltz over towards this B site now, and it is the right call.
Nothing in A as well, but unfortunately,
Okay,
even
nicely
into the
done.
corner, some of these players unfortunately not quite able to react in time. It's
Oh.
Inmi and Jing though. Not too bad.
I mean,
Still
everyone's here.
continuing to
Paper-
swing, trying to catch him
Hello,
on the
swing.
choke. Paper X starts to get choked out as well. Freeing, reasserting himself into the site. Just something around the corner.
Freeing saves them.
And that
But
will
again,
be
I mean,
that.
this
DRX
has actually been
continue
a
on with the
repeat.
rounds, but
DRX
also
win
taking
pistol,
losses.
win second,
I mean, they had
win a
enough
close
money,
bonus,
right?
then it gets a
It's
little
the
hairy in
ball
round
on
4 and they
again
win.
on
So if we
the,
followed the
on
same
the
pattern from the
half.
last half,
So the cash isn't
now
too
they
bad,
start
have enough
just
to
getting
splash in the next
destroyed.
couple rounds as well. The onus is
We
really
shall
on
see.
Paper X to mount some defenses and mount some good decisions and shots. And this sort of execute in towards B when you've got the waylays on this map. The pathing is generally
Lenin's
the
book
same
on monopoly and
under the
imperialism
HUD,
is
right?
really
It was the
good.
change that I
Yeah,
did
his
like,
policies about
from
fucking
Paper X,
farming,
I
though,
believe it was against GE where they
I would not
changed the
recommend.
path around to the back of the site. We saw that earlier on for Hyunmin too. So having the adaptability to change that pathing and catch your opponents off guard is going to be quite paramount for Hyunmin in my mind. In this round, you still got access to that convergent pass, which you would assume can make things a little bit easier to get into this B side, especially if you're going for your practiced set executes in a round such as this.
In DRX fame as well. This time pass closer towards the link area, but at the same time, Paper X continue to just flood back in off of the run.
Again, I mean, Paper X, they got, I mean, this is what would have happened last round if they had guns.
By catching onto a player as well.
Like, they were
DRX
all in the right position to
now
do it, they just
licking
didn't have the
their
guns to
wounds.
fight them.
You've locked him out of the
I mean,
side,
they
but no
don't
one is watching to the
know
tower at the
about
moment.
Mako,
Marco
it
has
seems.
snuck in here, something that he loves doing on the middle of Haven, for example. Loves TPing
He
in
should
through
get
that
one
B
for
side.
free.
No one is just wise here. How much can he get away with?
Can he get 2?
One,
Oh, he's seen 2.
2.
Oh,
He
can
knows
get
where
2,
Tobias
and
as
now
well.
they
This is
flood
the 5
in.
versus
Oh
3.
no,
I talked
Paper
about it
X!
earlier when Paper X are in the 5 versus 3s and it gets pulled away from them. So for something to find that kill,
I'm actually a little bit
to hunt
surprised
Hyunmin,
something didn't try and dive him there,
make it
because
an
he knows
equal
that
state.
Mako is backside, or he should do.
Paper X are looking to save face in this round.
Light speeds through. Forsaken still has his flash ready as well. Sets up the smoke to block off Heaven, but really want to watch out for the back of elbow, and that's where Mako is.
Oh, but
Forsaken
Paper X will win it.
able
Well,
to
here you
find
go.
the
We
ready
run it back as we
exchange,
did last half.
and Paper X move up to an 8.
How much would
Didn't get a
Lenin
good rate
roll
on
over
that
in his
one
grave
for the
had Boris
exchange,
book anonymous?
unfortunately,
I
though,
mean,
just
you can see
Forsaken
Lenin.
and the
I mean,
money,
you could actually
it's
watch
still
if he rolls.
problematic
You
for
could
Paper
go.
X as
Well,
well,
I
with
wouldn't
just the
recommend
one
going to Russia,
surviving,
but
so they get through that round.
you know,
They
you
have
could
to
go there
challenge
and see if he
massively again
rolls.
against what DRX has been able to save and
If you buy
survive
his
with. You
book
can
on
see
Amazon.
a result in the form of the shields coming into this next round. I wouldn't have minded seeing an adjustment from DRX on that execute as well when you're lobbing all this.
I mean,
Matrix
what
Hill
the
into
hell was that
second
death?
layer of the C's over.
Did you see that?
The trail gets the track in towards any link players. That was the execute that we saw the other day on this map that I really, really liked. That slight little change up of where that C's is placed. It actually does such good work. And DRX still gave that one a mighty fight to try and bring it back.
Bring them down.
Oh,
Possibly a fight
it's a bit unfortunate for
ensuing
him.
soon enough as
Right,
well.
you've got
Paper
Waylay
X
ult fade ult
Any
here,
play
and
that
now
you
you're in a
wanted to drop
5v4
first
and
free
the
of
duelist is
charge.
dead.
would
Win
be
this
Hyunmin.
round, Paper X? You are the better team, Paper X. I picked DRX, I'm terribly sorry.
Might get caught.
I was unfamiliar with your game.
Playing in
Jing
close
is
to it.
asleep. Okay,
Unfortunately, Jing will have to
luckily
take
we
the
got two
fall.
players there.
Yep. Caught sleeping a little bit there. Forsaken does get the trade in amongst the smoke round. Gets
Okay,
another one
Forsaken,
onto Bane
you
as
win the
well.
round.
This one is
Oh,
starting to crumble a little bit at the moment for DRX. Just Hermes. And he's locked in.
Okay, that was an important shot by Envy.
Wanting to
Oh!
by the shot's not one for Forsaken.
This is Torben. His ping is really low. Hermes has a flash, has a fragment. an ult if he wants to use it. It would technically reveal his position on the pulses. He'll dodge the Nightfall as well.
Oh, what are we doing?
This is so winnable for the new recruit to DRX.
Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward.
Shop around the corner.
I come back to 1v2. You were saying something? 1v1 now?
Oh, I've watched some messy
Hermes.
Valorant.
Just wait.
Dude, every
for the
time I
right
choose to leave, it's because
opportune
there's like it's slowing down a little
What's
bit
this
in
Iffy
these
gonna
attack
do?
rounds.
The hot scent, positions revealed, the 0 point coming through as well. He still can't get onto the spike. Taps onto it though. And all Hermes needs is one shot.
I
Maybe
fucking
not even,
just about
waiting
see
out
that
the
he's not
time.
on.
And
Bro.
he can't get it halfway. Gets the kill at
That's
the
a
end, but
crazy loss from
does he
Paper
have it?
Rex.
I don't think so.
No.
10-8.
Oh
That is
my
such
God.
sensational work for Hermes. It's a bit bittersweet at the end that he doesn't get the kill for the 4K there. But what a
Actually,
great
it's fine. It's
Red
fine.
Bull
It's fine.
clutch to come through
Remember,
from
it was 5-1
Finding the
in
right
the first
angles, the
half,
right
and now it's
timing, the shots
5-1.
to
And
come
then they
out
won
from the
6 in a
Guardian.
row.
Mate,
Now
I
they
think
only
that
need
gun
to
is
win,
absolutely gorgeous for him, by the way. He has just done such destruction
5 in a row.
on that gun. He plays the end perfectly as well with the fragment timing. That
But you
he
lose a
cannot
3v1.
stick
What are we
in
doing?
Towards that one for.
I mean, you missed a giga whiff as well in this round that they lost a
Yeah,
3v1.
don't get lost in the mix. It was Envy, the one with the Guardian. Anyways, it
Really?
doesn't matter at the end. Hermes comes out with a mighty clutch. That might be the straw that breaks the
That
camel's
is,
back in this one
unfortunate.
as well. You've
Fuck,
lost
Mary,
your
kill the
guns yet
female
again.
feminist.
DRX
Awesome,
are
I mean,
really
we
well
ain't
doing
DRX,
that.
and I look towards some win conditions for them, Quack.
We ain't doing that, but I'll tell you,
Ultimates that you kind
I'm
of
not
almost
answering
just
the
hope that
question
they
out loud,
Hold on.
but in my
Well,
head,
that next
the
round.
answer actually is quite easy.
At the same time, PaperX continuing to feel the need to investigate. Might just be walking into crosshairs or setting up crosshairs of their own. Possible weapon picked up. Forsaken into the smoke with a shorty though. Gets taken down, but not before dragging Hyunmin through the mud. Convergent path sent into sight.
Well, same as an L command as well, so this does start to become a bit of an expensive round for DRX. If they can dislodge freeing, that's going to be great as well. An upgrade of weapons that they can
3v3.
build.
You've got Waylay ult.
And all these
I mean, I don't know if you've been suppressed. You haven't been suppressed.
Mean so much for
Just
PaperX
fucking
right
going at
now.
a random
Keep
point, but he
themselves
does actually
in the
hit.
map.
He
Possibly
did hit a
close it
guy.
out 2-0.
Doesn't matter, the
Hyunmin
round's
not
over.
allowing for
Why
any
not
of
scale
that
up with the wall
nonsense to
first,
happen.
then ult?
Holds the angle, outlaw in hand. Flashes through. It's fully expected. DRX just managed to tuck away from it. A Hans gets sent back as well. And now PaperX starts to feel the heat. Onto the spike, he sticks it. Jing, it's something. He turns back
Oh,
around.
nice
but
try.
Lord behold, Hermes has flecked all the way through.
Nice try.
His eyes are on the prize in that round at the moment, Hermes. He doesn't care about the kills, he cares about the round. The team gets down and dirty into the fights on the back of that Haunt reveal. And he catches something in transition, trying to play for the time where the spike is already half defused, trying to play for the tap perhaps. Lots of damage that PaperX throw in towards this round, but really DRX, they are holding on at the end. Costly, as I say, from the ults that they invest, but necessary. What wasn't in my mind was the convergent pass from something.
That's
thrown
gotta be
over
a
to the
30.
elbow.
That's got to
And
be
they
a
don't
30 for you.
immediately try to aggro behind it. This time, though, they change things up, going for the A main space. Might even lose it to freeing.
Especially with the way that he's able
Okay,
to swing all the way
that's a
through.
little bait and
Unfortunately,
switch
though,
play.
gets caught, and
Get
it's
the first
Hyunmin
kill.
who goes down.
And they'll see that there's some extra bodies here. Something gets the kill. They saw Forsaken's TP. They see that Jing gets the orb as well. You know it's a stacked side on A. It incentivizes you as DRX to flip the map over to B perhaps, but you've already got that micro-rotation from Envy. That is a very ambitious mid-peak from something. Not needed in my mind.
And it doesn't pay off either, so we're
Yeah.
back to a slight reset.
And now, because of that as well, you
What is
know
he
he's going
doing?
for it to see if they're there, to see
What
if
is
they
he
might
doing?
already be
Just
up
swinging
towards the
through a
guts of mid.
vibe wall.
They go patient DRX, and Hardcore capitalizes. You
GG.
lost map control as PaperX. You had to go and find something, and you find death. Now Forsaken and Jing for a 2 versus 4. They are here early.
Welcome to my world.
Perhaps a slight opportunity. Nope, not anymore. Not with the pit coming in.
Planted.
Yeah, the flank for Jing. It was just Forsaken that was here early because he uses From the Shadows to get over very quick. But you've already got this flank, this rotation expected being held by Mr. Marco.
Just continuing to try to cut off the reinforcements. It's just Forsaken now. Might have slipped through, but oh, look at all the spams, the suppressive fire. It's down to Mako for the quad
Unlucky.
kill at the end of the round for DRX
I mean, there's
to get
been-
up to map point.
Yeah, good
There's
work,
been
sir.
some
Well done,
unfortunate
Marco
rounds for
there.
Paper X, and there's been
great
some fucking
patience in the
troll
way that he
rounds in
collects
this
those
half.
kills
I mean,
over
again,
at
get the
B,
first kill there.
knowing that
Why?
when they
Why?
find something in towards mid,
I mean,
Paper X are
okay,
gonna
he gets a
have to
little unlucky
try and
with the
find some
timing, but
space
he-
elsewhere around
but-
the map. He catches them lacking. It's very different now for Paper X, where we see in that previous series against GE, as I mentioned
Why do you
earlier,
need
right,
to
showing
solo
a lot of,
re-clear mid
discipline
through a
on their
Viper wall on
defensive
your
side,
own?
holding the choke points and not over-peaking. This time they fall back in towards something that we've seen be problematic for them a lot during this season. What the hell?
He just
Risks not
screamed,
needing
what the
to be
hell?
seen.
Oh.
No reward either. 4 map points now that Paper X have to try and
But
come
like
back
the
with.
audio
DRX
was like
have
something
put
from like an old
themselves
Tom
in
and
a
Jerry or
great
something.
position right now on their map.
Sounds like those people screaming.
Yeah.
Perfectly poised to send us to a third. Hit ready and in place.
Something's on 25. I mean, hey, it's good for the
Oh
VFLs.
no, but look at Hyunmin.
He
But
has
they
purchased
are probably
the
gonna lose
perfect
this now.
weapon for this situation. Every single person on Paper X's side had less armor, not full. It's regen or it's light.
The judges makes me quite nervous, Komodo.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about a great judge character though in this round for Hyunmin. Gets the outlaw kill, gets the orb, has convergent paths, and with a lot of time still on this clock for DRX, they have their choice
Okay,
on where they want to
5v4. I mean, you
end.
got Viper split on
Most
B.
likely
They're going to
still
come
will be
back for an
towards
8 split
A,
here.
perhaps
40
in a split,
seconds though. Time a
unless
bit
they wanna
low.
go towards a B position where Marco can TP
Still
over
way
a
low.
little bit later on.
Ooh.
That's not how you want to throw
30
curveballs,
seconds left.
unfortunately for Jing. So to A we do go.
It's like fake flash as well to try to keep
Okay,
Jing
nicely
invested,
played.
but still pressure
Way
is on
Leo.
into the A site. Jing has arrived. Sets up the blaze wall to try to slow things down, but it's not going to happen. Still, though,
Fine.
with the convergent pass anyway, it's forsaken onto the
Oh,
judge.
they got it.
Unbeknownst to him, though, it's the pincer maneuver all the way from the other side, and that's
From Mako,
exactly
GG.
where DRX plant their flag onto the site.
GG.
It's just a Vi left. He's got a Guardian, a couple of players low HP, sure, but this is so
Well,
much work
They
to
won
do.
both pistols, both bonuses. It is pretty hard to win a map when you lose both of those rounds. Oh, I just opened Steam for some reason. And I did not mean to.
All right. Over to Breeze, which is what, not really good for PRX, right?
No, it's not a great one. Okay, my results.
All right, I'll review.
41,000. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Where else has weird time zones? I always find the half ones pretty interesting. Like, why does the middle of Australia have? Did that say 8 3/4? Ain't no way someone's on 8 3/4. Where the fuck is that? Why the fuck do they have 8 3/4? But why is it different to the rest of Australia? What the fuck are they doing? They just don't give a shit. They're just like, well, we just want perfect time for us. No, I know India is 4.5. Is India 5.5, 4.5? Depends on daylight savings, I think. But 8 3/4, that's deranged. A half, at least I can somewhat understand, but 3/4, 12 3/4 down here. Historically mildly relevant. Dates back to 1935. The April 1935 Commonwealth Railways public timetable shows that central time was used by the government organization, blah, blah, blah. Passengers were advised to advance set back their watches by 45 minutes each night on their journey. Cocklebiddy? What the fuck? There's a place called Cocklebiddy? Imagine living in Cocklebiddy. I mean, that's just laziness to not change it. Just fucking be on... It's being on fucking... I mean, what the fuck? Just being on 8 like that bad for you? These people... I mean, no one lives here, but, you know. Theoretical, the kangaroos up here or whatever, they're on 8. I mean, you are in, like, if you draw the fucking line, you're on 8. Like, you're not that far off it. Like, get a grip. You know, people here in Norway, Sweden, you know, they're on fucking +1 when they're fucking midway into 2. And don't even get me started on the people who live in the western part of China. They're suffering. So what the fuck are people over here doing? Why are you in -7, Dawson? You're fucking 2 hours off. And why the fuck is Anchorage? Bro, you're Alaska, bro. Alaska, hello? Hello, Alaska. You're your own little thing. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Why are you in -9? When I'm looking here and it says -10. You literally can pick whatever the fuck you want. You're on your own. Do whatever you fucking want. Anyway, I really need to go make some breakfast. Should I steal some? Sideshow's not here, so I can steal his content. Or
3 record. The only team that they even win maps against,
put on
evil
Bloodfathers.
geniuses. So I brought 3 evil... I don't know whether
I'll
we're
be back in a
geniuses,
minute.
to be honest, to talk about whether or not they need some changes. Because they made the changes already, man. We saw in the tracker TMV that Redux was playing more Waylay, and then they brought it out in the game, and it didn't make a difference to the map score, I'll tell you that much. But I guess the point is it the right direction? Or does Rob Moore need to behead Kaplan like the entire fan base is telling him to?
Well, I've read that. I've read like he has. I don't know if you saw him replying to those tweets.
Red.
Red. Red.
I did. I saw a comment about Redux, and he's like, I've got Redux's back 100%. I believe in that guy. That guy's my GOAT. Kaplan should probably be red. There's a problem with Kaplan. Red. It's a different tone.
I think there's 2 parts to that, right? There's 2 parts to that. I actually think that Sen fans are somewhat justified in freaking out, because, like, if you actually think about where they finished, they went on a lower round 2. So, like, that's finishing, like, 10th and 9th, right?
Yeah, that is
You're
bad.
finishing 9th, 10th in America.
It's outside of playoffs.
Yeah, that is, like, really quite bad. And you could argue maybe, like, you know, if they were on the other side of the bracket, like, okay, maybe they are actually a bit better than, I think, EG, who finished above them, right? Maybe you'd put them above EG, but, like, that is pretty bad. And so I do think you are justified to, like, freak out at least a little bit about that. And there's 2 parts to that changes, right? 1, they put Redux on Waylay, but 2, they took Narrate off Waylay. Now, taking Narrate off Waylay, a good move, right? He had his best game, I think, undeniably, right, against Lev. So that side of things, I don't really think people can argue that was a good decision and was, you know, the correct direction. And he looked better on Neon and Chamber, and he looked more comfortable, and overall good choice, right? And again, it was like, we know that Narrate, you know, is a good player, has proven to be a good player, just definitely not on the role he was on prior. I think the mistake here was thinking that they had to still play Waylay. I think that was not the right direction for them on, like, a week's practice. Like, in terms of, like, your actual chances of doing well in this tournament, I don't think practicing for a week of Waylay, now that you've got 2 months off if you lose anyway, Like, what was the point, right? Just stick Redux on an agent he knows how to play. I mean, for instance, Nongshim and RRQ, the upper final of the Pacific, neither of those teams have played one Waylay. They're in the upper final.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
It's not like your chances of being successful are going to be much greater if you just put Redux on, you know, I mean, like, it's Bind. You can play Raze. It's not like Raze is all of a sudden terrible on Bind. Nothing has changed from before, right? Like, it's the same. So I think that was the mistake that they made. And so it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of the changes good, but some maybe shit.
Yeah, to like answer some of the cope stuff as well, just from like bracket player, like usual excuses from Sentinels. They didn't even get to face a Titan to get taken down. Like, I think Furia was still leveling up and figuring out what their game was. They still played very well in that Breeze, still played like good generally, but Sentinels like threw away some of these rounds in the first 30 seconds in that first game. Then they faced 100 Thieves, and like, you know, 100 Thieves had like 2 games already of VODs to go through. Like, if you're talking about like a coach who knows his team, who knows the players he's playing with, you should have some type of ante. None of it showed up. There were still those role issues happening. They lost again. And then, like, I get it. Neon's coming in. Lev is a completely different team. One of the most approachable teams in the game, though, because your IGL has 50 seconds to talk every round. You have a free timeout every round you play against this team. And the other thing is, cool, you're going to mess up a little bit. There's a scope you're playing against. You do have, like, I think 4 flashes to deal with it, just to look at some of these comps. Like, not really half the time. Maybe on the Bind, they had more of an issue with Caillou. But the main issue is, Lev never changed their game plan on either map. Like, it was kind of the same all around all the time, and Sen never adapted. And then they've lost again. Non-Titan team, in my opinion, as well. In Leviathan, they've got their own issues.
Oh, look at me.
So are Sen crashing?
Are Sen crashing out? Oh, look, map 3 is about to start. Wonderful. Oh, they changed their comp. Forsaken Yoru. Ooh, no more Jing Jet, Jing Omen. We're back on comfort.
I feel like the more Forsaken can have impact on the map, the better the rest of the team will do.
I like this. I think this is a good change.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit. We'll see. But I think in theory, this is a good direction. This is almost the direction that seems obvious that they should have played from the start. But I mean, here we go. Okay. You know, I was thinking the crowd actually there looks pretty good, and I was thinking it probably actually is easier to just have one best of 3. You know, it probably is easier to just commit yourself to one best of 3. You know, I'm gonna be at this event for like max
Following
3
on
hours.
with what Pilsky said, I think it does give Prx more options, but how
Dogathon boy, thanks for the 43 months.
might see changes come in across the board. Now, Prx on these changes, playing the Vitality comp right now. We'll see how they're going to fare with it, because this is also
Okay. I mean, what did DRX play?
non-duelist. So
Basically
we're
the same
really
comp, but
changing
just
it up
an Astra.
technically and
Astra, I do think is better than
stylistically
normal
for
this map, but
individuals that Big Time was saying coming in towards this one.
I don't think
What
we're
we're
gonna
not
see a
changing,
Jing
though, is
Astra
pace.
anytime soon.
Prx straight
Let's be real.
with the runners on in towards this A site.
As always, DRX bringing that stability as well, so nothing too much change on their side. Even positionally, Mako off to the back of Orange, unfortunately. Shot down by Forsaken, but here comes Hyunmin. Sheriff right on through alongside Hermes.
Okay,
and
good.
instantly, it's 1 love.
Yeah, the pistol over towards DRX as well, so it's going to be 3-2
here
in
from
their favor.
Oh,
How far are they gonna be able
Prx,
to
that's another
snowball with this
pistol
one
loss.
as well, right?
Pistols
Last
haven't been
map
good
for
to them
those that
here.
might have missed it in the very beginning, a 4-0 start for DRX on both sides. Both bonuses going their way, leading into some stellar opportunities for them to close that map, 13-8. So getting the pistol in this one is going to be bringing bold confidence for them. Hyunmin already as well.
This is lowest, yeah. Whoever
Getting them
loses
shots,
out.
Getting up the Marshal. See what he's going to be able to capitalize upon, as he is at the right location for some good old frags.
spamming those shots all the way through, but look towards middle.
Something in mid.
Unfortunately taken down by Hermes.
Well, did some damage, but not really what you want from your one gun. Right, during this round, I'm going to eat it the rest of the way. So analyze it yourself.
I don't think we've seen a single thrifty this series.
Oh my god, you might be, well, right, technically. Close to it, there were some rounds where they did have half
slow.
life, but right now, though, doesn't look like this is going to amount to much.
You wouldn't expect so, unless there's some timing that Forsaken can find, as he is by his lonesome self over at the A site. I see the Yoro and I think to myself it's something, but it's not. It's how long it's been since we've seen him on a tour list.
It's Forsaken. But still, we managed to go up middle. Trying to repeat back in. Hyunmin's still there.
Yeah, not the player you want to be waltzing in towards the crosshairs of, for sure, right now. And he's just farming up a storm. Looking for the 4K that Hermes may very well steal after spotting him out, which will be the case. The double duelists of DRX off to the races, and now we'll start to see a Prx.
Only 2 off knives.
Have what it takes on this attacking side of Breeze, a map that you feel like that they've been, I'll call it,
played it in its full sense.
Hit and miss on. It's not looked massively confident for Prx. I kind of agree with what Big Time was saying. If they wanted to do a slight change, bringing the Brimstone back as opposed to Astra, we'll see the depth of this series, what this current agent composition looks differently in. But the loss against T1, the loss against GE, they were not good-looking halves that we're seeing from Prx on the attack. The second one a bit better, but still not good.
Okay, gets revealed.
Still though, now that they've got the guns, they're just kicking down the doors into the
DRX very aggressively flooding through mid.
Hyunmin still! Not to mention the fact that now they're close to their ults. Hyunmin at the very least. Prx still trying to work around possible smokes. Devi has to bring the screen back up. Trying to get the
Now you're kind of trapped here as well.
Right now for Prx, a 4 versus 2 where you've got guns aplenty for DRX as well. You can get Bane on a line, he should be good for something. It's Hyunmin though.
Oh my god.
Sidestepped. Brings out the blades. Might not even be necessary.
No, they're both on site.
He's trying to smoke
The
himself.
dash is crazy.
A hairy situation. But look at
the knife shots were less crazy, but
and then you've got stars to support. Devi slips back into the
20
smoke
HP
to
though.
take down his opponent, but still has 2 more targets to go. Can he really hang on to his life for the spike?
Well, it's another pistol bonus loss for Prx. They are in deep shit.
That's another bonus for them as well. That is so far 3 pistols in a row, 3 bonuses in a row. How much further are they going to get away with here before?
And was it Devi who missed his shot in
Alex
mid?
and Wendler to have a chat with the guys. Those were not butter knives in that
Like,
round
he's got to
from
be
Hyunmin
getting his kill there.
whatsoever. Those were sharp
You know, they get the
steak
first
knives,
kill.
and he's just delivered it straight through your chest.
DRX go
That
for this
is
aggressive flood
a
through
very
mid again.
hurtful round for Prx.
But you have Devi there to punish it, but he just missed the shot.
Throwing knives.
Well, they're throwing it for sure right now.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Prx has had a week to work on this, or at least to prep for what the map veto could have been.
Well, it was DRX having the choice to go to Split or Breeze, and you can definitely understand why they chose to go to Breeze with what slop we've seen from Prx in the past couple of series. So we are really requiring more from the SEA side.
Well, there you go. Kill an elbow to start.
And for this current pistol round of theirs,
Like, if you're Prx,
Jing's going to get an upgrade, removing Hermes.
you know these guys have been flooding this aggro here.
Too bad
So
for
I'd
now.
maybe
There's
go try an A hit.
DRX into a
Next gun round, I'd try an A hit with like 2 people walk up here. And just
Not
like
budging too
wait
much
for
around the
this.
map for DRX either. There is a gap up through mid that you could technically see Forsaken try to find, but you don't feel too confident in going by yourself in that sort of situation. You're going to try and barrel roll your way in towards this B site. Perhaps
Oh,
finds
that's a
Forsaken.
crucial kill though
Some
on
good timing on the
Forsaken
back
there.
of this util mark for Prx as well. They are just
Oh,
going
they have
to try
smoked
and
off their
get
own
in towards
outlaw
this
here.
site.
Jinx
Precaution on
TP,
the
I mean when
winds.
you're playing against Omens, you gotta know.
Especially with the paranoia sent through. But look at Hyunmin, nearsighted. He still finds the shot. And then turns back around as well with more support around the site. Prx.
Wow. I mean, honestly, a great hold from those two there. Very nice hold up the site there.
See his teammate in freeing pick up 1,000 kills in VCT Pacific as
And also
well.
you kind of,
For
I mean,
me, the layering was
should be
not
pretty
as good
obvious
as an onion
anyway.
in that
Like
one
when you
for
get the
Prx
smoke
as
on
well.
top of the tower there
Everyone
from
into that
Jing, like he's
B-side
gonna be
phase
doing that
really
TP
do it
into it a
together.
lot of the
was
time.
One after another with the TP from Jing going up, with the dash coming in from something as well. There was a paranoia, but it was all very split and individual from the squad, essentially, to get on in. There was dancing around the site, delivered nicely from DRX. Not really the good way for Prx to get in towards that site. And now we are going to see what they have with the big old weapons. And the boomstick for Hyunmin here.
You blind, push me, push, boys.
I smoke for you.
There's smoke one way.
Nice. Go,
Come here, boys. I'm gonna join.
You don't need to wait for
Don't
the
even double door.
Communicating on for it, but still not quite aware that Hyunmin could be online with an operator.
Really well played by something. Really well played.
Who takes down the kill against Mako.
Well, 5 versus 3. You cannot falter in this one, Prx. You've got
I mean,
your
yeah, they have to win
advantages.
this round now.
Rotation's already here for DRX of 2. The operator, an orange, and a peek out from Bane, shut down.
Okay, there you go.
Still the angle being held. Shots flying by, positions now revealed.
I mean, he wants to just really
Prx
live
getting
at
the
this
spike
point.
down there in full control.
Maybe get one and get out.
Heard how they were calling for the smokes and pushes into A side off the initial kills, but now it's a question of whether or not DRX can actually hold on to their guns.
Okay,
Yeah, there's a bit of a hunt starting to come down for Prx as well.
so
It's not too favoured to remove.
Hermes
this
needs
cost, be
to. I
honest
mean,
with
you would have thought after
they've
he
got
died
cash
last
days,
round
want a bit of
to
a
this.
premium on
Well, not
holding
last
your
round,
own
but the round
weapons for
was the round
Prx.
prior.
They'll get on
You
the
would
board.
hope.
They'll hold with 5 alive as well.
No, was it the last round? Yeah, you would
Recognition
hope
again.
that he's learnt about this
Go through
fucking
B
Omen
early
TP timing that
and
he
remove
doesn't seem to
Hermes.
understand, but then the
Wouldn't be
very
surprised
next
if we
round he
see some
also just
adjustments
dies
for DRX
instantly to the same thing.
amongst mid for
Not
the
a
next
great
round.
sign.
For a
from
way
him.
potentially to get
Also
that
very
operator
good for
onto a power
Prx's
line
eco
as
here
well
to
and
win
try
this
and
round
find
so
some
cleanly.
good advantages
But yeah,
for Hyunmin
not
perhaps.
good from Hermes just getting walked up on like that straight away.
You still have valuable tools.
I mean, this should
I mean,
never
the guy's
happen
on
really.
12 kills already. He's
Like it's like
certainly
not pro
come the
game kind of
races on
thing that
this
you
third
see.
map here. A slow, steady start across the first 2 maps. If he continues on this trajectory, be on for a mass casualty affair, you'd assume.
Look at the kills on DRX as well. 12 and 2. Mako's still on 0 kills.
Do see Hermes inching to go back in towards middle.
Yeah, but this is the adjustment that I sort of talk about as well, right? Putting Bane there instead of over towards A.
Okay, you find the off.
You got a little bit of
Push
a
it back.
buddy system as well.
So Hermes
Not
this
seeing
time
anybody
recruits some
come up the
help to
elbow
make sure
too
he's not
hard
getting
just yet
walked
for
up on
Prx On the
instantly.
initial engagements as well, it's a bit of a stalemate. So we are definitely right now in the position, trying to wait and see what Prx's calling is going to look to be. If they can prod and poke over towards this B site, or if they want to go on
TP
the back
back
of the
to B
dimensional
from
drift starting to
Hermes.
come on in. It brings out the TP from Hermes to get over here. And the doubling down with the Hunter's Fury as well, freeing Dead Rights.
Yeah,
Nicely
completely
done by
caught.
Prx.
Still though, Hermes around backside goes for the flash, but it's
Oh, it's
something
unlucky.
quick to respond.
That's unlucky.
As
Go save
soon
your up
as
again.
the doors get broken down, it's 2 players from DRX left alive.
And that's just an immediate save call as well. Marco, yet to really see some
So,
fights in this map
DRX,
at the moment when we think to
learn that you can push elbow.
DRX on this map
Learn that this
breathe
is a thing
well
you
against
can
full
do.
sense.
This
Marco
is
was
an
the
option
one
you
who
have.
had
You don't have
manhandling
to
full
send your
sense
Yoru
with all
here
the
every
kills in
round.
that
You
one.
don't have to have someone
Hyunmin
watch
and
this every
Hermes,
round. You can push this.
the
It's very
former,
good against B hits as well.
being pretty much absent.
Don't have to have someone sit on
for
B side. You
Marco,
can double
well,
push
be a bit
elbow
of
and
a
play
turnaround
for
a
a kind
little
of
bit
fast flank
The
retake.
next couple of rounds.
Especially against the Yoru
Operator.
Soul
To the wayside. Away with you. Might even be another 5 live scenario for Prx.
But that's
here
just a
too.
thought. Or you can have Astra in the same position every round and have Yoru in the same
To
position
double
every
their
round.
scoreline.
That's cool too.
From 1 to 2.
Yep.
They lost the op. I mean, they do have money to
Front
buy
of the
another
other.
one, but
Marco going to be holding on to the gun
not
for the next
ideal.
round as well. With some solemn
yeah,
claps
Hyunmin has
in the
also
arena
missed about
here.
4 op shots in a row. That doesn't help.
Like right next to us. But
I
hey,
just saw him just before the flash came into play.
Don't smoke, okay? So the wall gets long.
It's always the thing about, the way that Prx plays. You keep their
Yeah,
speed.
Prx
sometimes
have
it
money
works
for
out,
days now.
Sometimes DRX catches on to it. Up to this round though, Hyunmin sights train towards middle. It's Mako possibly feeling the
Okay,
heat.
exact
Oh, you gotta
same
cancel that
setup
one.
from
There's Marco gonna try and
DRX.
do what he can around the site, ask for some assistance from Hyunmin with this operator. Rest of Paper X trying to find the gaps around it as Forsaken does do exactly
Nice
that.
passing.
Doubling down. This is
Okay,
going
timeout
wonderful
DRX.
for
You can't
DRX
just
off
keep doing the same
get-go.
setup, guys.
And it just
That's
feels like
not
they're
how
locked down
Valorant
again
works.
from this
Especially
side.
when you're losing. It's one thing to do the
Also
same setup
very
when it's going
readable
well.
Spot. Hyunmin
It's another thing to
back
do the
into
same
her
setup
door, and she wants to get away from it. Might be another
when
save
things are
call
going shit.
already.
Yeah, you are just not getting back into
Holy
this one in a 3
fuck.
versus 5 when
This
you've got
has
Paper
been
X just
3 rough rounds
completely
in a row.
overwhelming the sites.
Literally because,
You would have had to see
by
a
the
moment
way,
as Marco
like,
or Bane found a kill
this A
before.
site is now weak
untimely
because we're having to hold this guy's hand
All the
because he's
lines to
been
take
walked up on
Forsaken
here
right
twice.
between the pyramids.
Yeah. Certainly
Have you considered they might only have one setup? I'm starting to believe that is the case.
Because this is now going to translate into a 3 in a row. And we
But it's,
start
let's
to
put the
wonder,
op A
is
main
this
and miss
the
a shot.
moment on this attacking half that PRX have found the
I mean,
way
this,
that
this
they need
yeah,
to
these rounds are
navigate
just like a
things
fucking.
by themselves without
like a fucking
needing Alex's
Pokemon battle.
intervention just yet, right? Because this is map 3. This is an elimination game.
Miss
Your
up shot.
timeouts from Termi
Go
from Alex in this map
On A.
need to be
Kill.
probably the most important that
Kill.
we've seen so far.
I guess they didn't miss an
Spring
up
also
shot this
loses
round,
his
but
life at the tail end of that one as well. It's going to be a rebuy
I
for
mean, they're
DRX
going
in
to buy
the
back
next
in.
round.
Let's see if
A
they've got.
paused timer
Do
as
you
well.
have another
It was given
setup?
from DRX, not from Paper X. Even though they're in the lead, they need a chat. They've lost
In a row.
They've lost their momentum.
Okay, timeout DRX. This map is looking quite shallow from them so far. Again, I'm not quite sure what. It's like they're trying to be Paper X with this like little dash of pink in their fucking. I don't know what that is going on with their numbers on the back of their jersey. Okay, 4-3. I mean, if you're Paper X, I don't actually know what you would say during this timeout because these last rounds have gone about as flawlessly as you could hope, really. You know, they haven't done anything that complicated. You know that they're going to change things up now. And their change-up is to put the Yoru on A. I mean, surely the change-up is to play for mains more. So if I was Paper X, I'd probably say let's do a mid-default this round.
Coming through, but now
It doesn't look like they're going to. Maybe they're going to try and create pressure on both extremities, but
swap things around a little bit.
I'm surprised they have not pushed elbow. It's like they
Yeah,
don't know
Bane's
what's
gonna be
going
the
on here with the
one
map.
to
Why are
go
you
about
out
around
here
here
on your own?
with
Like,
no
what is
exit
my
strategy
Sova doing?
either. So he really would need to plant his feet if he wants to stay there.
Right here.
It's right or where Paper X chooses the right spot.
Again, this TP
Generally
isn't
over
going
this
across
B-side
the
as well,
map.
you're seeing the TP.
Our Astra's
elevated
playing in
ladder
the
spot,
same
you're seeing
position
the
as
dash
they
on
always
It's
do.
not going to happen this time. Well, the dash is, but no TP. Bane puts himself in the right spot, but gets droned out. That's a bit of an awkward one for him, and freeing as well. The shots go by the wayside. It starts to become a bit of an issue for DRX.
Again, feeling quite overwhelmed.
Save the op
despite
again.
shot from Hyunmin.
Why
In
is my
response,
op
he
never
still has
taking like
to back
an
off,
aggressive fight?
save it again.
Why is my
You're just
guy?
locked
They
out
are
of this
just.
one, aren't you?
Why is my op always in
Timing
mid?
for Bane as well, caught in the drone when the execute comes through from Paper X. It's a 2 versus 4 where you lose your smokes as well, right? Yes, you do have your toxic, your poison orb rather, at the front choke of the B side, but you can't even really use that for Marco because it's such an open site. And you're just.
I mean, he'll fucking miss the shot anyway.
Numbers that you have here, you have to go for the save.
But what are we
It
doing?
really
Oh, I
is
fucking
a
moved my
position
camera.
for DRX that they are running away
In
with
my
their tail
anger.
between their legs.
You would think the upcoming round they can't really afford too much either.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Paper
I
X
mean, but
round to round,
fucking hell, a
anticipation
ranked
is
team
phenomenal.
could beat DRX right now. A Radiant ranked stack would beat DRX right now.
For the next round. But what are the adaptations going to start to look like on this defensive side at the moment? You've got that drift for Hermes. Are you using?
They aren't
it
doing
off the
any
rip to
shit.
try
They're
and
not doing
get away,
anything.
Get an advantage with a freebie to start things off, or are you holding on to it for the proper
Look at this, man.
buy rounds a little bit later on? Seeing what
And
you can
Paper
get
X did do a
in your
nice little
hands
double
for
walk up
this
elbow
current
there,
round,
but
which is
it's so fucking free.
going to be the
Oh yeah,
forefront.
let's put our fucking op in nest this time against the team that is just running like a site exec.
Juggle some things as well, perhaps.
Let's put our op in fucking deep mid when they're smoking this off in mid every single fucking round. How is this my op?
Hermes, Mako, Possibly Hyunmin as well up from top bridge.
I like
What
the
is he
double back
doing?
As well from Orange.
Would scare Prx potentially, but
Bruh.
look at how they just continue
Give
to
up.
barrel through.
And they still clear all of these angles too.
And he can't hit a fucking shot.
Trade right back, but now the site in control for Prx, continuing to pepper flashes though, and the Hunter's Fury. DRX trying to put
Yeah,
some
but
pressure
pick up a
against Prx,
rifle,
and it works
fucking hell!
great. Hyunmin
Never pick up the
finds
op
the angles
again.
Necessary, and freeing now shows up from the back of middle. It's just Envy left. And he's trying
Why
to
are you
tap his way
swinging?
through. Finds the first shot, goes for a slight tap on the spike as
Ah,
well.
pick back up
off
the
a
op.
90-degree angle.
Yum
But
yum.
Newfield, he continues to jiggle back and forth around, plays around his opponent's cloud.
Oh!
Takes down Bane, and slowly continuing to isolate further angles.
Got the dart. Gonna be destroyed.
Hyunmin revealed. But there's one more. He's not
30 seconds
entirely
left.
sure where he could spring out from. He's trying to bait them out into the open. DRX not biting. Envy starting to budge. He walks out into the open, takes down Hyunmin, looks for the ankle, but freeing denies. DRX back in the lead.
I knew where
Yeah,
Freeing
drop
was
the
in
op.
that moment in
Don't
time, 'cause
pick
it was
up this
Freeing the one, I
fucking
believe, to
thing.
destroy that dart.
Give it to Hermes.
He manages to find that one in an attempt of what? The 1 versus 4. Very cheeky to get the kill onto the operator.
Look, instantly becomes a different. Look at that shot.
And it's a round that was desperately needed for DRX. Not one found with an iron fist, however. Very loose
On
handshake
Vodfathers.
there between the teammates on DRX's side.
Yeah.
In a 4 versus 1.
Did you pick
advantage position.
Paper X to
But now you got to try and crack that egg again, don't
Go
you?
from
Paper
yeah.
X, another buy.
Oh, so this
Yeah.
is me v you.
Very pacey again in towards
Yeah,
this
this is,
A site.
I mean, I have something as an IGL as well, bro. Like, I
Because
just need
I'm
to
losing my
keep going.
fucking shit watching DRX play these defense
Somewhat
rounds
red.
right now.
Off the different angles. And
DRX,
also
you meant?
dimensional drift
Yeah,
into
these
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to exit the ult as
He
well.
set up
Watch this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. About to die from behind.
Still playing in towards
Oh,
just
you've
behind
only
his
seen
line,
3
take the shot
people.
And get rid of it.
Use your head.
No longer for DRX for numbers.
Hunter's Fury then comes out, but look at Mako, ready as ever. Takes down another player, but then Jing into the corner, tries to track on the Hyunmin,
If he whiffed that, I'm quitting.
Makes it a tough target to hit.
Thank
A
you,
second
Yum Yum.
kill,
Thank
but
you,
not a
Yum Yum.
third. Oh, towards
Oh!
What?
a kill unfortunate, but at least Bane came up from behind.
Yeah.
DRX onto a 6.
Yo, that
This
could have
is,
been so awkward and
this is probably
so
one of the worst games of all
problematic
time, I'm not
for
gonna lie.
DRX. Freeing gets caught trying to place a star. He's lucky enough that Bane doesn't miss the shot in that moment in time, because imagine a world where the timing gets the better of you there and you lose the round. That would have felt so bad deep in your stomach. As Hyunmin does what he does best with the blades as well. A good trade from Bane. Oh, but my oh my.
Timeout.
These rounds are starting to get...
Jesus, right. Somehow it's 6-4 to DRX. Somehow. I don't know how. I don't get what... He only saw 3 in his Euro world. Have you seen the thing where the gorillas can, like, you show them the numbers and they are able to, like, just do it after, like, a tiny second of, you know, like, it'll flash up with numbers, like, you know, like, on different parts of the screen like this. And, like, they've trained gorillas to, like, they flash up for, like, a millisecond, and then the gorilla knows to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can track all the numbers. I mean... Get fucking Hermes in that. Is it chimps? Is it called the chimp test? Whatever it is, yeah. Get fucking Hermes working on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, motherfucker. 4.
Pushing up through the elbow, so it's a very informational charge play for DRX. And, well...
Right, you've been caught out by this twice. Thank fuck. Thank fuck he's learned.
Passes the first problem of that up. Loses to Hermes.
Lost one of those smokes. You even spent the shrouded step to actually get across, but still not expecting a secondary layer. Now Prx still trying to find any lead in this round.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that the barrier drop call for them isn't to try and play on the back of.
So they're trying to
Forsaken
slow it
using
down,
dimensional
Paper
drift
X.
to facilitate the team to get on
You try and slow it down, but you go for the same fucking Omen,
Omen
TP play. You've done like half the round.
As they sell a bit of a ruse over towards this A site with the smokes and the Yoru ult with the drone to come out from Envy. As he gets inserted into the A site a little bit later on, and Freeing could upset things over at this site here of B.
Done pretty good at dodging the flashes for now. DRX has arrived on the site.
Well, it's gonna come to this fighting elbow. Should be the round. Oh, that's the spike.
Inside of the pit. Spike plant denied. It's Hermes pushed all the way through. Something tries to hang back, but that's where he gets caught. And now it's Forsaken still circling around the pillar alongside Envy to try to hold on to the round. Jumps up off to the ledge, gets spotted by the head. Down to the 1v2. Envy looks for a shock dart kill, but it's not going through just yet. Still needs to get the spike down because he's only got 10 seconds left. All around the pillar. He tries to hunt. He takes down one. It makes it a little bit more possible. Still, though, spotted out by the top of the boxes. It's DRX.
Well, the timing was very good for that.
Continuing to extend this lead.
I mean,
random human user, thanks for the tier 1.
As well when you lose Jing first and foremost, and then when the team starts to go on in, Envy,
I don't need.
a checkbox for him.
I mean,
He
that
finds
pistol's
Marco
not
off
been
yonder
great.
at the A site. That
But then,
plan
I mean, they've
worked,
lost
but the rest of the
3
plans around
pistols
this
and
B
3
site
bonuses
did
in a row.
Not. Hermes finds Divide
But
they've
the
won?
pit, and that was kind of a lot
DRX
of the
have won
be-all
3
and end-all
bonuses in a
scenario
row.
for Paper X. That pit was the play to get the
this team
plan,
is struggling.
survive
DRX, I don't know.
win the
Like,
round.
you know,
And
witness
just becomes very
protection. What is their
awkward at the
identity?
end there to
That
try
ass.
and get things back. The battles around the back of the side as well just looked extremely awkward. It looked like DRX was
Full
playing
B
with their
hit.
food, to be honest with you.
Just waiting for that
So
Omen.
moving to the last round of the half right now, it is all 5 towards this B site for Paper X.
Where you could still think there's still a chance that this goes 8-4. Freeing into the corner around the
Hello?
smokes.
Scaling?
Hermes taking down
a teammate?
Forsaken as he TPs across.
Yep.
It's 3
Yeah.
players
He
left
lived for like fucking
surviving
8 seconds in
already
that
for
smoke
Paper
too, man.
X.
Holy
That
shit.
TP position for Forsaken
And
is
there's
so
just
ambitious
5
because
points.
it's
I
the
mean,
normal place that Yorus send TPs here, but you're generally backing that up with an Astra ultimate and a little bit of a pocket. They're not playing the Astra anymore, so it's a very risky TP into the open without the team to help you
No,
there.
I mean, this guy
A missed
cannot
op
hit an
shot
op
comes
shot
on
to
through,
save his
but
life.
it's still
Somehow
2
this
versus
this
5
is the
for Paper X.
worst
Really
fucking
try and
18
dig
and
the fight.
5 performance or whatever he is that I have ever
Flash
seen.
anyway, you might as well go for it.
He's genuinely
Wild
missed
step
about
in
10
from
op
Jing.
shots.
Retrieves the spike and wants to set the smoke down to
Come
try
on.
to get a plant through. He actually tries to bait them out, but once again, DRX exercising discipline. Not to mention, look at the minimap. Mako all the way from behind.
I mean, if he finds 1 kill, he could technically ult over towards the A side of the map with this Omen. But they're just not giving it to him. There's the recognition from DRX. They know that that's available. They know that's an avenue that they drop this round. So let him go for the plant. Let him try to work a 1 versus 3. Because remember, you do not win a 1 versus 3. You lose a 3 versus 1. And that is not going to happen here for DRX. They will win that.
Well,
convincingly at
DRX,
the end.
they kind of got their shit together a little bit there towards the end of the half. I won't lie. I mean, it got rough for a while there, but it did get better. It got better. Okay, 8-4 though. I mean, Paper X need this pistol. They need a pistol here. Need with a capital N. And E.
That's the way that these rounds have been gathered.
Is this the first map? Oh, my friend, this is map 3. You fucking wish this was map 1. Alright, well, map 1 was Haven. What happened on Haven? Paper X had like a big rally on Haven, no? Oh, no, DRX fake comeback on Haven is what it was.
I've seen enough. Patman's buyout can't be that much.
Have to wait until EMEA for VFL check? What, did you just redeem it? Or did you redeem it ages ago and I just didn't do it? 2 hours ago? Oh. Don't redeem it? No, I can do it. Oh, let's do it fucking now. 106. This feels unfair. Jorgamo IGL, La Rock, Juna Starkso, Divide, Baby Bang, Leviathan, Penny, Verno, Munchkin. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. I'll do it. I'll do it more in depth in a
Pistol
second.
round right now. PaperX going to the B side of the map.
Need that back.
Oh, they're actually pushing out alongside their screen.
They could find freeing. Don't get me wrong. But then what?
Could find them. Information found, and it's already DRX to swing
Okay,
off
nice.
contact.
Win the pistol,
At
guys. Come on.
least
Something. Let's activate.
Dive straight in
Oh.
against Free.
Let's just bring this
That's
back.
a
Envy as
crazy
well shows
important
up
kill
early.
there. There we
DRX
go.
suddenly alert.
Yeah, that was a much needed kill from him, but does he overplay his hand, right? It's a 3 versus 2 right now. You need to play to the high percentages as PaperX. You've got the numbers. You'll play together holding each other's hand going in for
all
a
gone
recoil.
A?
A main at the moment. But
Bro, there's no way.
Marco and Hermes, they can sneak into this A side
There's no
as well.
fucking way.
Potentially get a bit of a backstab onto something if they wanted, or look elsewhere. They'll start to clear up through towards mid. They will manage to
Oh my
dodge
goodness.
PaperX's location.
Oh, the timing's
Or
going to
will
be
they?
so crucial
Marco
for this.
holding around mid, waiting for the poisons. They'll come on up.
You got 40 seconds.
Yep. They're doing their
You're
due
not going
diligence to
back
try and
through
clear
elbow,
any
surely.
little cheeky position that PaperX could play in.
Okay,
but by
PaperX have won
taking
then.
this
No, I mean, this round's
very
over.
stride,
There's no
they're
fucking way
gonna
they
walk
expect them to
into
be
a
back here.
firing squad.
Might not look at the angle though. Turns
Oh.
around, Hermes finds a shot, but Envy as well.
Yeah.
A lot of support
Just
on the
went-
PaperX
just a
side.
bizarre little
It's also
round.
Jing with the ghost. It's Mako, 11 HP now.
I mean,
Stakes
Dart
the
should
spike.
just
for
get the
some
win here.
Extra credits. Whether or not he can survive is a whole other thing. He at
Nice
least
try,
takes
but
one more
yeah,
down
just
with him.
a bit of a
But
strange one.
otherwise,
A crucial
PaperX
kill
with
from
the
Envy in mid there.
Very desperately needed. As Marco finds
Marco doubles
one
his
more
kill.
to the tally. He's gone very missing on this map at the moment. Bane is down there as well technically, but calling good on DRX's defensive side.
The pathing there was
Now it's
quite
time for everyone to
strange.
try and
I
step
don't
up
know
to try and
who.
close
I know
this
that.
map to try and
Like,
get
what are
that
the chances? I mean,
victory.
no, nothing they did there makes sense.
PaperX as
Actually,
well.
their pathing doesn't make any sense.
Needing
Who are they
to
trying to
also
catch out
hit
by
the
coming back
shots,
down
needing
elbow?
to make some very smart defensive decisions where we think quite questionable over on Corrode from map number 2 in this series.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, they know that something is dashed here, so where's something going to be? Back here? You're not
Upgrades of
catching
the
him out.
pistols
He's
for
just
DRX
looking at
here.
you.
Some bandit plays for the duelists.
Sheriffs, marshals.
Like, there's not going to be someone looking this way still.
Levi has the stinger
They will
and
have
he could
seen,
get
like, I don't
technically
know. Yeah, the
overwhelmed
pathing
at
just
the
doesn't make
moment.
sense.
Depends on
Though,
the
really.
pathing of DRX. He's trying to hold the way that he can. The pistols, they're looking pretty good for DRX.
Oh,
They're
that's
on. There's
a
the kills
horrible
here
aim from
For
multiple
DRX,
people.
That's right.
Envy
They
as
can
well.
Still continue to push through. They've picked up the stinger.
Yep.
Oh, they had
And
3
from
people shooting at him there.
Perhaps the Viper utility somewhat.
So,
It's
you
gonna
know
be
this is
down to
instant
timing
death.
as well for Envy, isn't it?
Oh, they're
He's
still
just
tossing
got
weapons
around.
Yeah, Envy can hear all of this.
Why
But
are
as
you
he
going on
drops
your
through,
own?
it's Mako getting the drop.
Oh, the timing on the drone as well is going to be
Oh, no.
ill-advised, and
And then he
will
drones
capitalize
after
on
that.
one. It is a
I'm-
second-round T-Quack for PaperX.
I'm not sure
Technically
DRX
does
know
get
about
close
time
in
yet.
numbers. 2 survive.
I don't know.
For
PRX
the
know about
The
numbers,
internal
bro.
clock is
Slight
not
investment from
ticking
PaperX
for
as
them.
well.
Why did Envy peak
They're gonna
that?
try their hand and
Yeah,
see what
I
they
don't
can do
know.
in this
It-
round
this
as
was
well,
a
'cause you
slop
almost
of a
feel
round.
like you
I mean, you got 4 people aiming at
don't
Envy
need
here.
the
Don't
bonus,
kill
but
him
you
either.
certainly would love to be able to find it.
My brain is losing cells, man.
Down 8-4, yeah. Might not be able to find it now. You got Guardians, you got Phantoms. Well, 1 Phantom. Forsaken onto a Sheriff. They're looking to peek outside of B again. Jinx setting up for the flash. DRX hanging back. They've gotten all the information they need. Jinx sends it. PaperX trying to get a go, but not quite finding too much.
What?
It's Envy.
How's he found that? He had a dart earlier on.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
Just
that was.
absolutely wallbanged him.
Check PC.
Take a throwback to that location.
Obscuring vision.
Peaked all the time. And Autumn from GE
Well,
expected
maybe a
it,
chance to
one-tapped
win a
him to
bonus back.
oblivion. It's a great opener on a Hyunmin though.
Use both
Gonna do the
smokes here.
Heavy lifting for DRX at times as
So
well.
what, you gonna push
Now you can
Nest?
play a little bit
Pushing
further
Nest
back.
on a bonus feels a bit
You've lost the
desperate.
space of mid. Envy still looking after things with a Hunter's Fury in store if required, but now getting a little bit overzealous and ambitious, but it's rewarded.
I don't think that's a very good
Really slows things down outside of DRX. Not to mention this judge on the other side of the door.
just a
It's uncharacteristic for PaperX though, isn't it, mate? They are playing super slow,
Yeah.
and maybe they needed to at the moment as something just roars for 2, and Marco will be spotted in just a mere moment.
Make sure we make sure we make a
Spots
fucking
up
massive
ahead
sound
by
cue
the
and then
end of
walk,
the
guys.
flash at least. Back into cave. Shot, but just swings out wide.
Back in the
with
cave,
Guardian
folks.
Still, those were all singular taps.
If there was ever a time
Well,
for
nice round from
Envy
Envy.
to feel integrated in towards
I don't
this
know,
roster
it shows
right
the
now,
first
and you
kill.
needed to have a bit of a proving moment,
see him? Oh,
this
he
was
does
the
see
time
him.
to do it, mate. He's just got him through. That's crazy.
Bonus picked up.
Bonus picked up indeed. Some upgrades of weapons as well. Envy.
I mean, this has
certainly
been a
stepping
slop
up here
map.
on the Sova for this map.
There's been some slop on the other
But
maps
it's
as
got
well.
to be full focus for
It was a bit of a-
Prx to
I'd say this has
continue,
been a
doesn't it?
scrappy
They're
game so
knocking
far.
on the door.
But some of the, I mean, legit, both these teams look lost here. And Breeze, I think, if you're bad at Breeze, you often will look pretty lost. Because if you're bad at Breeze, it will just end up looking like a ranked game. I don't think either of these teams are very good at Breeze. But I think DRX are just trying to way overcomplicate the map. Bro, just fucking run an A exec. It ain't that hard. It really ain't that hard to just run an A exec. Number one, attack side Breeze, number one, right? Check their A defense and retake. If they can't A defend and retake, you have won. It is over, you have won, and you should just be, in the first 4 rounds, you gotta check if they can actually do it. Right? Bonus round, this round here, you gotta check, can you actually stop this? And if the answer is no, can you retake this? And if the answer is no, I'm gonna do this 5 more times. Until you prove you can.
Team one, and Devi.
It's like an
If you
old
die,
Pearl,
you
right?
should only
On
laugh
old
this off.
Pearl, you must throw in a
If you
fairly
don't,
early
you let
B
this
exec.
get the better of you.
And just
I
check
kinda want
to
him
see
to
how they defend it. Like, can you defend this? Are you good at defending this? Should I respect you in any meaningful
What
way,
is
shape,
the
or
vibe I'm
form?
coming back to?
They have bought 5 fucking
two,
marshals. What are
You
they
start
doing?
to wonder what is happening.
Cooking more like
You
it,
hit
bro.
3, and then you assume that they've bought up a bit.
Oh, I thought he actually hit for a second.
So
I'd be
we'll
like,
see
they're
what
cooking.
does
Never
happen
mind.
in the adjustments
I don't know what
sphere
this
for
is.
Paper X
I've
right
never
now.
seen
Taken
this.
tagged to 50.
Actual,
They're gonna try
who
and
was the team to buy 5 ops
Chip
the other
away
day?
at Paper X's health
Yeah, but
little
you
by
buy
little.
5 ops when you
Give
can also
them
buy
some
guns. I mean, this
1,000
is...
cuts before death.
Yeah,
They're pinging out towards
this is some
tunnel,
crazy
Paper
eco
X.
strats.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
This is where it
See,
could
because this is the
happen.
thing, you get the
Well-
first kill, that's cool, but now you just have to keep
Envy,
walking
here to save the
around.
day a little bit. You got a little toxic screen set up as well. Devi hungry for more though. To the top of the ledge, he finds a couple, and then here comes Forsaken, spinning back around.
Really,
Oh my
Ovevi?
God.
The Marshals won't do too much in this current round.
No, they get a kill on the back of Hermes.
They got a
Good
whole,
headshot
they got
come
a
out
whole
from
one
that
person.
Marshal, but the other
with the
one's
5
just a
marshals.
little bit of damage.
Okay, we're
A
back to
tied
8-8, Paper.
scoreline
I mean, look at the
now,
fucking...
and by
We are
pattern,
actually in a fucking pattern game.
four for
Have you
DRX
seen
next?
this? DRX won 4, Paper X won 4. DRX win 4, Paper X win
Gotta see
4.
what they're gonna do though, of course. As so far,
Over
it
and
has
over
looked
again?
lacking on
We're
this
going to
attack
OT.
side for them.
12-12.
And when you look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
what
look
they
at
did
the
against
fucking-
Full
Oh, yeah,
Sends,
I'm
it was
looking
the
at it, I'm
attack
looking at it.
side that was 8-4.
That's what you're saying is
They
PRX can break the pattern
with
here.
5 in a row
No,
on
I'm
their
saying
attack.
DRX
This
win
time
4.
they've not been able to do so.
Make it
Alright, let's
5
see.
just for good luck.
Viper.
Johnny.
Maybe double door, guys. Double door. Split A, boy.
I'm with you,
Well, I think it's an
in
A
Jets
split.
already. Jets inside, boys.
Well, Paper X know that they're inside the A side at the moment, but are they going to be able to contain them, or do they have to go for a bit of a retake? Hermes
What
gets out of
in
the
the
drift at
actual
wrong time.
mother
Something
lord of
dispatches
God
Marco as
was
well.
that?
This is what
Dude,
we
what
saw
the
from
fuck
Paper
am I
Rex
watching?
work great on Haven. The flood before
Get the marshals
plant.
back.
And they're looking to really cut the knees off of DRX here again.
Freeing separated from Bane as well, not to mention.
Why is Freeing so fucking scared?
Wants to get the spike down, but you know it's just not safe. Paper X
So he's
hiding into
gone.
the smoke, and as soon as the
Don't
curtain
matter.
falls, it's the end of
Well,
the round.
okay, you
Paper
can't do an
X
A
take
exec,
the
and
lead
also
and
your
steal
Yoru
it
doesn't
away
know
from
what's
DRX.
going on.
They are limping
Your
at the
Yoru
moment.
is
They are
actually
looking
eating
so
Play-Doh.
soft right now, DRX. We
Whoa.
need to see something better come in from them. They're not giving the fights with advantage. They are feeling
What
the pressure.
on
They
the
are
actual-
feeling like
he
nothing
must
is
have
working
seen
on
it.
this attacking side at the moment, and permitted. They've had pistols. They've had the Marshal buy. This was your
That's a nice
rifle
shot,
round.
but
This
he
was
must
the
have
big
seen
round.
it.
Dimensional drift investment. You get in towards the site. But Paper X recognize that, and they take the fight early. Again, it's what we saw successful for them. It's what they didn't do on Corroded that
Human
I
was
was
12
waiting for.
halves when the score was
So it
like
feels like in the
42.
interim, they figured out what they needed to do to
Well,
get
they're
back
going for
into
the A
this
exec
one.
again.
But now DRX We'll see if it's Groundhog Day in this A site again, as they do get in to try and get that plant.
With a half buy, should say. Still though, Prx.
An up shot through the wall. That's
Same
unlucky.
procedures. It's Forsaken this time. Off the blind sides. DRX
Well,
tucked
round
into,
over. GG.
I guess, the left side off the site.
Prx can't win
Got
this.
Bane in with
Go
Hunter's
home.
Fury and some other utility as well, but this
Why
might
not get
be the
Hyunmin
round
this? Why
to
not buy
deploy.
Hyunmin a gun
Sends
here?
out the
Get him
shock
ult
darts.
and then
Prx
just
trying
ult
to get
next
onto
round.
the
Like,
spike, and they've got the smoke surrounded. Recon's through, Hermes down, and that's just
I don't
a
know
fight.
what outs they're playing.
Doing his thing into
I'm here to make a deal
cave,
with you.
no
My
survival
chat has agreed.
for
I
DRX.
need your chat to agree, and I need you to agree as well.
Go on.
If they ask about this game when the Heretics game comes, because they will, the people will come to your stream. They'll ask, "How was the PRX DRX game? How was the derby?" It never happened. Don't talk about it. Question marks? I don't know. The game got canceled, or it just didn't happen.
It
The
didn't
game
happen.
didn't exist.
It didn't happen. I'm
didn't
so
happen.
with you.
You with me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good.
It didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. It did not happen.
DRX still have a chance.
So let me look at the. Someone messaged you.
To change
Oh,
it.
but
Is
with
this
TMV,
going
I
to
see the
be
VLR.
what
There's
they
rounds
need?
here.
The operator
What
back
is
in
this?
possession
What do you
for
respond
Hyunmin.
with?
Hunter's Fury for
I
Bane,
respond
the hit
with-
for Marco still.
It didn't
Have you
happen.
ever heard about
Contend with Bane,
9/11?
you'd assume
Whoa!
that is a great
Okay.
starting decision from
You
someone.
ever hear about JFK?
Flash and op.
Let's
think
look
that's
at the
how
score.
they-
It's
you
actually
think-
8-10.
you think that's
The score is
what they
actually
told you as
8-10.
well?
He's been sitting on 19.
You ever heard of
by the way, for
You ever
so
heard of
long
the
now.
In
COVID-19?
from Devi as well. Flushes DRX clearly into the B site. Jing has the smoke set up.
Those guys going
Got
full
three
Tory
players
with it.
already
That's
coming
crazy.
across from Prx's side. Just watching,
That
waiting
actually
through the
woke me up.
smoke,
I'm here
getting
to
a couple
stay till
suppressive
EMEA.
shots
We're gonna be
into
playing.
it.
No, you're
No
going to bed.
chance. Everyone
No, we're
from
doing
DRX
full
was
room
EMEA
service.
is an
Around
hour
smoke got
later than
turned into
normally is as
Swiss
well.
cheese.
Yep.
I
they're
know.
just peppering them
I'm going
down
straight
little
to
by
bed.
little. Call them Pepper X at the moment.
Which
Marco
that's
and
kind
Brady
of them, I think. They've given you extra time.
Just
They have.
absolutely gonna have to capitulate.
themselves
in
some
this
extra time
round.
too,
Forced
bastards.
to, as a matter of fact.
Oh, look at
They might
this.
not even
Oh my
survive.
fucking
It's like you
DRX,
don't know
big
this
man.
section of
I
the
can't
map
believe you're
exists.
gonna scam your way to those 4
Marco.
points.
By himself.
I'm not scamming, bro. I mean, honestly,
Finds one,
with
but
this game,
5
I'm definitely
HP.
scamming. I mean, holy shit.
Pretty darn difficult to
Taco
hold onto
probably wins
gun
this
because
too.
you just throw
Taco
cross
always
on
pops
the
his
field,
ult
you've
for it,
got
bro,
Paper
from
X, or you
how
throw
this game's
a
going. Never
shotgun
mind. He
courtesy
gets shock
of
darted.
Then there was
I
a
can't even predict it.
for Paper
Me,
X.
Shy Wager, cannot predict the end of a round. It's that zany.
7 rounds in a row
7
now.
in a row.
For these
Holy DRX.
Southeast Asian.
Attack side breathe. Cancel it.
A case in point of a snowball.
Did I already
affair.
ask you this? I was probably sleep deprived. Why did PRX ban
DRX has
Bind?
not yet found an answer.
Yep.
Did
And we
they? I
thought
didn't
that
see
the Zeta
They-
game
like,
for
it's
DRX was
Bind,
one of the
Split,
best highlights
Breeze.
of a snowball.
I
in
think
this
they have a
game of
good
Valorant
split.
that we know right now in
So
current
wouldn't you
meta.
just ban Breeze and let them pick between Split Bind?
I mean,
This kind of
clearly
feels
they
worse.
know. So they must clearly know that DRX's attack side on Breeze
a better
is
case,
the
rather.
essentially just a
DRX
5-year-old
blades are out.
trying to put the
drone
fucking
first.
triangle in the
banned
circle
Bind,
hole.
man.
Suspect he's on the line. He's
Oh
dashed
my
away.
God.
How is he still alive? He's
What?
not. Okay, cut down to size. An advantage finally for DRX. This is probably
Get me
the best
out.
chance
Get
they
me
actually
out.
have
It's not
because
happening.
No one
This game is
on
not
this
happening.
A
They
side
have
anymore
Viper
for
Spit.
Paper X.
You win this round.
Yeah, I didn't think to it. Why would DRX
I've
suddenly
never
explode
seen a
off
worse
into the
throw.
A side, but
You have
now
to
it's
pick.
an off.
You know what
have
I
to
have?
pick
I saw
right now.
Ye
You need
dash
all
onto
you
the fucking
can to try
strike
and win
from
this
top
round.
box.
Bane
Abyss.
playing the distance game
Got
with the
a
Hunter's
Bucky
Fury.
All right, you gotta save.
into the pit as well. And
They're not
you're right,
saving.
Hunter's Fury
They've got
is
fucking
online.
giga money. They actually almost
I'm
have
not
max
saving.
Waiting
spreads.
for it as Paper X tries to
They
surround
save.
and get
predict-
I will
themselves
not. I will end the stream.
into this
Also, Paper X will never
territory that's
save.
been set up by Mako. He's got a frenzy as well, so this game plan completely clear. Hyunmin with the Blade Storm
Oh my
eliminates yet
God.
another, but there goes Jing, trying to work with what he can
Okay.
actually find. Still though, the hugest obstacle
Can you guys,
of
like,
this
figure this
site,
pit
of
out,
this
man?
round. It's just
The
completely
round is over.
blocking Paper X's path to success.
They
Mako
lost this
gets
round
himself
because
onto
you
the board,
dashed
and
forward,
it's a
man.
thrifty for DRX.
Come on, DRX. I
Imagine
still
if there was
believe. I
ever a
still
time to
believe.
Step up though, right?
I mean,
It's before
hopefully
your
something does
opponents
that
get to map
4
point,
times in a row
series
where he
point
just
in an
dashes into you.
elimination position, and you come online with that pit with the way in, the blades
What the hell
working
was
with Hyunmin
that?
as well, gets off 19,
What the hell
gets
was
the
that?
kills.
Great replay.
That was
What the hell was that
desperately.
replay? It
needed
didn't happen.
for
It's
DRX.
true. Even the replays know.
Paper X
It
bringing
didn't
a double
happen.
off.
Yep.
That round didn't happen.
It could actually play with
You're
their
right,
economy
TMV,
if they're
about
not too
9/11. Holy
careful,
shit.
but Envy's fine, Devi's fine. See what they look to do. One through mid, one through elbow. With a bailout strategy for Forsaken 2, don't forget. And if you can block their lines of sight, makes the Ops a little bit
Double
more
op.
risky to go for any ambitious peekings like this. Something.
Holy
Trying to do his
fucking
best
imagine
baseline
that
impression,
run.
perhaps. But we all know how that went recently. Forsaken, though, onto freeing.
Double op, and
We'll find
Hyunmin's
first.
opping as well. Why does Hyunmin have an
Everything's
attack
back normal.
op?
Recently made known. Jing
No domer smokes.
tucked around the back
No
of the
post
pyramids
plants.
on A site. He actually circles around
Just
trying to
don't
get ahead
die.
of
What
the wave.
on earth?
It's Hyunmin.
What
Managed to
on
spot him out.
earth?
In with his
I
shot.
want to actually just, I want to
Close
die.
range. Divide
In
though.
GTA 6.
Up
End
from the
this
back of
fucking
Orange,
game,
works
thank
with the
you, Dubai.
information retrieved by his teammate.
I've given up on
Finds
DRX.
three.
I mean,
Hermes
even
answers
if they did
back.
win this, they're not
Pops
winning
off
another
the
game.
flash, looks for a bit more, but gets shut down by his Yoru
Jesus.
counterpart at the very end. It's Prx now.
I actually
at
don't-
the
can we, like,
cusp
not
of
talk about this
closing out
game?
the series.
Oh,
Those
fuck
were some
others.
delicious kills to come in from
We
Dubai
definitely
there
could
for
just
that
skip over
3K
it.
as well.
Definitely, because other, like, by the time we do VOD followers, we'll
Catching
know the team.
DRX
Much
through
more
the
important
choke
games have
of
happened
the
than
A
this.
site.
Nah, we have to talk about this game on
Series
Godfathers. I don't
points
care.
now for Prx to not get eliminated, and for DRX, it has got to be a damaging feeling right now that nothing has gone your way on this attacking side. Mate, the only round that you found so far was the Thrifty with the pit
And the Blades.
and the Blades being,
These were our past kickoff champions.
yeah, 2025 kickoff champions. Representatives at internationals aplenty.
Flown out. Forsaken just reads all
Nice.
that. Sends a shot right through.
Oh
A
my god, he
second.
waits.
And off goes Mako as well, trying to play around the screen.
Screen down.
Still has to watch out though,
Okay,
because
and this-
opponents all
A
around.
double op.
As Prx get themselves
Did he
back
just drop
into
that
line.
screen and not even
Something
look
gets
at the right
sussed out.
side?
Yep, you'll take that kill any day of the week.
What on earth
3
is he
versus
doing?
3, you need to start to look for a
He
plan
dropped the
to go
screen
down.
mid
Bane has
pyramids.
Hunter's Fury as well. You've still got freeing. What
and
stars
was
do you maybe
completely
still have
exposed.
available as well?
Jesus.
Oh
for
my
that grab
god.
well? As
Jesus,
Marco
someone
finds
help me.
3K in the round, freeing finds Envy. This is
Okay,
looking
well, we're going the
better
distance.
for DRX to hold
I'll
on
check.
to
Why has
the
something
line.
put himself in a position
Bane,
where he has
Divide,
three
you can
angles
clutch
to
this.
just-
Divide clutches this every
Fine,
time.
though. Still in the game.
This crossfire
Gets
does not
spotted
exist.
out by the
He
barrel,
just,
brings
I mean,
precision.
this, he,
Untenable.
again, forgot. This is a
There
fucking
goes
memory wipe. This is
DRX,
fucking
not backing
that
down.
movie about the bomb on the
Remember, there's
train where he
timeout
has to
available
find
for
it.
Prx as well, but you call that.
Yeah, but he's actually dead
given
the whole. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm gonna spoil. He's dead the whole time.
Shayo.
Dude, it's been like 20 years,
And my
man.
friends, the
If
timer is
the
paused.
kids
What is that
haven't watched
called?
it on
Source
TikTok
code?
already, huh?
I don't know how I feel about this buy, but yeah, we'll see.
I don't
What's
even know
up?
what it's called, but it's been 20.
It has been.
It's been 20 years. If
Yeah,
you
it's been a
haven't
while.
watched the movie yet on TikTok in 70 parts, then you're not gonna watch it. All right?
No, you're not.
You're not.
You're not. Okay, Prx, take a timeout. Good movie, stupid ending. You don't like the ending? I don't even remember how it ends apart from the spoiler that Chayo just said.
They came from Australia
To watch
for
this?
best of 3.
For this? Fucking hell, I hope they give you a refund.
I hope they're here for a few more days.
Teams, truly. Such storied players all throughout Pacific. The fact that they
Is this
possibly have to
EMEA
get sent
glue?
packing at the end of this series, at the end of this match.
No.
This is such a big round for
Like, that's the thing about
TRX as well.
EMEA
It's not
glue.
the economy
EMEA
of
glue is,
Prx.
it just...
They could be
tastes
in a
different,
weaker
you know what I
state of
mean? It's
affairs
just funnier.
in the next round.
This
They'll have
is
some guns,
just
don't get me wrong, but not the whole kit and caboodle.
painful
This is a big
slog.
round for DRX.
And the
4 to
DRX
main.
goes to the a-hole.
Drift on in for Hermes to scope everything out.
Okay,
Needs to come
Hermes,
with an
don't
advantage
decloak
here, you
in
would
front of
assume.
yellow.
I mean, there has been
Timing
some
that
glue. I think
is
about that
slipped in
Gilmore.
for
That was pretty
Dubai.
good.
He finds Hyunmin.
He got ahead of the
Bro.
drift, and then the Hunter's Fury gets pulled out as well. Envy fires back as Bane, unfortunately gets silenced. Still,
Oh,
though, in
timing
this
is
side,
bad.
Marco's managed to take down his
I
opponent.
mean, he got
Now,
one, which is, I
they
mean,
set
he
themselves
was
up.
over probably his
Bang
best
on
he
for
could
the
have
plant
done.
as
Still left
well.
timing,
To
good distraction.
reposition to the back of A lobby. No one can hear
Brother
this
is
one.
flank.
How long does Marco stay around? Jing spotted him, but doesn't reveal himself
He's
too
weak.
early.
He's hit by the 100
Plays the
Fury.
trigger discipline right now as Jing scales up, finds
Oh,
Marco.
they're in a lot of
What the
trouble
fuck is
now.
Astra doing mid?
Brings
Freak,
in
wake up.
fucking
Hermes has to
prison.
back away from it.
Freak.
He's backed up by his
He's
teammates
been
though,
like
but they get
South
spun out
Line
by
where he sat in
something.
the same spot
Jumping
for the whole
through it,
round.
Forsaken onto the shorty. Bane still stays
Played
alive.
by
His
Envy.
teammate falling.
GG.
And there goes something
Fuck
with
me,
the
man.
operator punch
Let's go,
through.
man.
It's diabolical
Let's
from
go.
Prx.
4 points are coming. Who did you vote? DRX?
Yeah.
Etu.
Etu. Oh, it doesn't make me feel good about Paper X though.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Holy shit.
I mean, the problem is DRX come out with these fucking new jerseys that are just trying to disguise as Paper X. Oh, let's put fucking pink on our jerseys. What the fuck are you doing?
Maybe that's why Paper X played bad today. They thought that these guys were their teammates.
Look at this shit. What? That's not a DRX jersey. You've never worn pink before. What are these numbers?
0-7?
Why are they all
there's some
7?
significance, right?
Please
Oh,
tell me that is a
KCTA
0.
is
It's not a
so
6, is it?
Is it a 6?
No, it's
It
a
might
0.
be a 6.
It's a 0. It's a 0. Surely.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's 0-7 because they knew they were going home today.
07. They're saluting themselves out. Oh.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, have a
Alright.
nice sleep.
Thank you. I'll see you in a few hours.
And to you, chat. Well, I'm going to make a video today, but EMEA, again, is an hour later than normal. There's one game, one best of 3 like that. But it's an hour later than normal for EMEA. So, goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day.